welcome to Knights of Roleplay, an adventuring podcast. This is an actual play 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons podcast. Royalty-free music provided by Kevin MacLeod, Plate Mail Games, and Tabletop Audio. And now, to adventure. Hello and welcome. My name is Chris Buckner. I'm the primary Dungeon Master for Knights of Roleplay and Adventuring podcast. This session is a continuation of In Volo's Wake, and we had John DM the first adventure, and now my lovely wife Kate is going to DM the second adventure. So I'll just hand it over to Kate.
All right. Hi.
Hi. Hi, gorgeous.
Are we allowed to unmute now?
You're allowed to unmute. That's fine. Yeah.
Everybody but you.
See how many? I predict two to three possible trolls tonight. I know that these two guys here.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Other than Greg.
Did you just indicate that I might be trolling too? Shifty
When
eyes?
are you not?
Side eye. Okay. So since it's been like 4 weeks now or something since the last time we ran one of these, or over 4 weeks at this point, I think.
Whatever, close enough.
Anyway, but yeah,
The viewers won't know this.
all right. So I'm gonna do a quick overview
Listeners.
just for everybody. So in our first adventure here of In Volo's Wake, we had a party comprising of Regina, the gnome fighter. We
Regina
had
Falaji!
yes, we had Alexian, the changeling fighter, with his two swords. We had Kilbane, the wild mage, and Barbaran, the barbarian, who undertook a quest from the the town master of Phandalin, to basically recover a lost adventurer with all the adventurers who'd been coming to the area after the stories of Volo had grown. So the party did journey to, the Crooked Forest, and they confronted some aggressive, tree blights, or what's
Twig blights.
Twig blights, yes. And then they stumbled upon a group of goblins near Rocky Cave and managed to rescue Eric Merriweather and bring him home. So with that completed, it has been 5 days since that point. So to review some things that happened in that time, let's see here. Kilbane, the wild mage, started acting crazier than normal the day after the party returned and rested, and he ran off into the woods claiming he needed to take care of something. And the only thing that the rest of the group heard of was that there was a large explosion a couple miles away in the woods. Nobody has seen or heard from Kilbane since, so nobody knows what happened.
Wait a minute. You killed my character off camera?
I did not kill him.
What? That's the worst.
I left it open to you. If you want, he could have just caused the explosion. If you ever want to bring him back.
Okay, all right. I can buy that.
I left that open ended for your benefit there, hubby.
He just won't have the eyebrows when he comes back.
That would be funny.
You'll be Kilbane the Bald.
Well, let's see here. Let's see here. The next day, Barbaran told the rest of the group that she'd been recruited by a local noblewoman who needed to journey to a nearby town to do escort duty. That was her previous career prior to being an adventurer anyways, so she was going to take on this job on her own. She didn't think she needed help. So she left the group, and because she was the note taker and the keeper of all the treasure records of what they got, she made sure that everything was turned over to the group before she left, because she thought she might be back in a week, and she hoped to see them once she got back. But the things that the party has from the last adventure, so they have 15 gold from the cache along the trail that Tinnis, the treant, had led them to, and a healing potion from that
And it's
cache.
Redbud. Red Bud.
In his Red Bud.
Red Bud.
Red
They had
Red Bud.
okay, children. They had 25 gold and also a healing potion that Lita, the innkeeper at the Butte Inn in Halfway, the hamlet by the forest, had given
I found that name a bit of a stretch, by the way.
Lita, yeah, right. And then they had 50 gold that, let's see here, Harbin Wester had given them once they returned to Phandalin with Lord Merryweather. And they also had a potion of climbing that he had provided to him. So I will leave that up to you guys who wants to keep track of that. But
what?
Barbara Ann did not take any of that with her, so that is with one of you guys. And then the same day that Barbara Ann departed, 2 wandering bards arrived in the town of Phandalin. The party has been staying at an inn called the Painted Unicorn. So the 2 bards.
A bit ironic.
Did you like me bringing back the unicorn, Sarah? Love you. So the party has been staying at the Painted Unicorn, and the 2 bards ended up staying there, and that basically encountered each other in the common area, started talking. So now they've been hanging out.
They were talking, not singing?
Quasi-group. Well, the bards may have been singing. What remains to be seen. So.
Well, hold on, Kate. We actually, John and I wanted to be traveling companions.
Okay. So 2 bards arrived as traveling companions. That's kind of what I was assuming it would be. So real quick, because we did introduce Regina and Alexian in the last session, I'll have you guys do an introduction and a description of your characters, and then we'll move on.
I'm Regina Falangi.
Well,
great description.
Well,
what more do you need to know?
Chris, do you think that we should review Regina and Alexian in each adventure?
Just briefly. I wouldn't go on and on and on. I would just give a brief description.
Okay, so all right, everybody, go ahead, do it.
Office fighter, at your service.
Okay. Straightforward.
Right.
And I'm Alexian. I'm also a fighter, but also a little bit different.
Yeah. And he's a changeling, right? Sorry,
yes.
I didn't mean to interrupt you, John.
I'm a changeling.
Okay.
Secrets.
Well, no, if he's not disguising himself, he would look kind of grayish. They're a little different looking in the first place, so that's kind of cool. So, all right, go ahead, John. Sorry.
I'm Oren Tallfellow, a halfling bard.
John is halflings.
Yeah.
Tall fellow.
Our master of all things musical and mystical. No.
Are you tall for a halfling?
I think that's the joke.
Probably not.
Tall fellow, yes. That would lead me to
A
believe
lot
that
of things are just in his head.
you can call him half pint, like the Little House on the Prairie.
Tall fellow and Regina are gonna have fun.
Yeah, man. My character's name is Scatman. We've been traveling around the countryside together. Our characters together. We've been wheeling and dealing, whining and dining, having fun with the ladies. We're having a great time doing an adventure. And yeah, man.
Right you are, Ken.
I keep thinking of what is it, like the pop song Scatman? Wee ba da doo 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 doo
Scatman, yo.
Yeah, Sarah's got it. Okay. All right. That's
sorry.
cool.
I'm a human bard.
Okay. So you're human. Okay, so we got a human bard and a halfling bard. So, all right. So to set the scene, you guys are having breakfast downstairs in the common area on the 6th day since you returned from the first adventure with the slightly different group than what you have now, and you're all hanging out together. And let's see here, while you're sitting there in the common room, the first character who comes walking in is Eric Merryweather. So, and is Merryweather our Lord? I want to make sure I'm using
Lord
that.
Merryweather, yes.
Yes, so Lord Merryweather comes walking in and sees you guys and does a big exaggerated wave and says, "Oh, greetings," and comes over to talk to you.
Oh.
And he says,
Does he do
Okay.
it flamboyantly?
He is flamboyant as he always is. I may not role play him as well as John did, but that's
You have a
yes.
rather. You
Greetings.
carry yourself rather well. When you appear to know us, do you wish to join us?
Not at this moment, he says, and I just wanted to stop by to tell you that I've been working on a new set of memoirs of my adventure, because you know how that I am a big fan of Mr. Volo and all, and I'm describing in those memoirs how it was that your team assisted me in my quest to see some of the things in the forest, and then I was thinking of one detail that I did not share the night that you assisted me with the goblin situation, and I just wanted to make sure that I showed it with you before I put it in my book. So when I had encountered them in the cave, they were shouting something about angry and I repeatedly. There were no other words that I could make out, really. They kept shouting those words, and I did notice very briefly that there might have been some eyes and some flames painted on the walls, but I'm not sure. But I just wanted to make sure to share that with all of you. I've got to
Far out, man. It's far out. Thanks.
head on with the rest of my day here.
I dig it.
More exploring and adventures and story writing to get to myself, so I will leave you all to it. And
I would love to see a copy of your memoirs when you are finished with them.
Oh, well, thank you, my fellow. I'll keep that in mind. And he fairly cluelessly
Saunters off.
gets off and saunters out the door. And
Take it easy, brother.
As he does, you also notice that, let's see here, the town leaders. So you have Harbin, Wester, and Trelina, Stonehill, and Sildar Hallwinter have actually been eating breakfast at another table over in the corner of the same inn. So they're kind of getting up and approaching you guys just as he walks out. So you kind of look and you see like Harbin Wester kind of rolls his eyes as Merryweather walks out the door, and Trelina kind of shakes her head sternly and seems very disapproving of his presence.
I don't know why they would disapprove.
So they walk up to you, and Harbin Wester, in his own bombastic manner, says, "Good morning to you all. Sorry that he keeps bugging you. Would you believe that this fellow has been talking your first adventure up all over town? He's trying to hunt down more folks for you to rescue. He is bragging about your group to everybody that he can, although I see," and he kind of looks you over, it's a little bit of a different group now than it was the first time, but...
My dear man, we oftentimes change out personnel just to keep things fresh and handy.
And we can hardly have not heard the rumors of what the first group accomplished. If the stories are in any way embellished, or even if they're not embellished, seems to have been quite the adventure.
Right,
Which,
the fact
I'll have to get that written. I'll have to get that written down.
This man may be talking so much about these things that it could again be drawing some of the wrong attention that might not be good for the town in the long run. But anyway, I don't want to distract you.
We'll try to calm it down. We'll try to calm everything down. You know what I mean?
Don't want to distract you with all that. Trelina and Sildar and I here have to head on and continue with our morning business. So we'll be on our way. So Harbin and Trelina kind of walk out the door. Trelina's kind of still looking disapproving with everything that had happened. And Sildar kind of lingers behind. And let's see here. Oh, I should have asked this from you guys at the beginning. Real quick, we're going to do the standard review that Chris always does, which is I need everybody's max hit points, passive perception, and passive insight.
Who do you want to start with?
I'll start with Regina.
Regina, max hit points is 24.
Okay.
Passive perception's 10.
Okay.
Passive insight's 12.
Okay. All right. So then, Alexian?
My current hit points are 24.
Yep.
And my passive in perception is 13.
Okay.
And insight is also 13.
Okay. Yeah, that's over on the left there on your screen. And then Scatman.
Hit points are 12.
Huh?
12. My hit points are 12.
Bards have a D8 hit dice.
Thought it was D6.
Nope.
All right. 16 hit points.
Yep. Don't short yourself, man.
Someone checked. Dying early. No.
Well, he's got his character sheet set to private, so I couldn't even check it.
The rules man's wife just fooled him.
So you have your character sheet set to private.
Oh, it shouldn't be set to private. It should not.
I figured you were trying to surprise everybody, but your con modifier is 0?
Correct.
Okay, so then passive perception, sorry.
Sorry, resetting hit points. I'm glad you caught that. That would have sucked.
Don't short yourself.
Okay.
You guys will need them.
Passive perception and passive insight are 13.
That's Tall Fellow's job to short people.
So they're both 13, Chris?
Yes.
Okay. All right, and then Oren.
Hit points 18. Both passives are 10.
10 and 10. All right, so my folks with the highest passive insight. So Alexian and Scatman, as it looks like Sildar's kind of waiting there and letting the other two walk out the door. You notice that he seems very kind of quiet and detached. And I mean, he's, for those who played the Mines of Fendelvar, he was actually a recurring character. He was a knight, he was a traveler, and somewhat of a warrior himself. So it's not uncommon for him to be quiet. It seems a little unusual even for him. So let's see here. So just, it almost seems like he's kind of hiding something that he doesn't want to share, or he's reluctant to share.
So I go over to him and say, so it looks like something might be troubling you today, sir. Is there something maybe I can help you with?
He kind of looks around and looks to Harbin and Trelina walking out the door as well. I don't want to make a big deal about it, but there is something I'd like to discuss with you guys. See, could you give me one of your room numbers? And once I get done with my morning meeting, maybe in the next half hour, I'll swing back by, and then we can talk in private.
Okay.
So you do?
Room number.
Yeah, exactly.
6, 7,
Room
5,
10, right? 10. So, and then he wanders out the door and leaves you guys.
My name's Jenny.
So,
all these people talking about the bad kind of attention. My experience, there isn't such a thing.
Yeah, man, I agree.
Nothing from Regina or Alexian. I'm waiting to see if you guys.
These are artistic types. I'm not sure how well they fight, but we'll find out.
I guess we will see.
We gotta cheer this guy up, man. We gotta get him hip and happening.
All right, so we'll skip a half hour later, and you guys all
Are you from the beach or something?
So are you suggesting getting him high? But anyway,
whatever floats your boat, man. You know, it's just fun. We're having a good time.
So a half hour later, you guys all congregate in the room number that you provided, and you hear a knock on the door, and it is indeed Sildar. So he comes in and kind of fidgets a little bit, but then he explains that he actually has an adoptive daughter. She's a teenager human named Alana. And he says that yesterday she had headed to the Swallow Lake with some friends for a swim. So he didn't think anything much of this, but then maybe an hour later, he was wandering through their home, and he noticed a fold-up note tucked on a table by the door, and the note indicated that she was actually going to the Crooked Forest. And she was going there because she had 3 dwarven friends, and Sildar doesn't think very highly of those friends because they kind of have a knack for finding trouble. They're very curious about Mr. Volo's adventurers. But the 3 friends, Grace Hardstone, Ned Angelite, and Sasha Flint, had apparently gotten lost in the forest, or they had not come back. So Alana had taken it upon herself to look for them. So he described her as, she helps in the mines because that's the thing he runs for the town now. So she's a competent miner. She's very strong-willed. She's very brave, but she doesn't know the first thing about tracking. or fighting. So obviously I am very concerned about this. But on the other hand, as much as I would like to run off to the woods myself and see where she got to, who is Thunder?
Yeah, it's thundering here.
Oh, wow. It did look like some storms were building. But anyway, he said as much as he would like to run off to the woods himself, or as much as I would like to run off to the woods myself, as I switch between first and third person here, that with my new duties here in the village, that would attract a lot of notice and possibly start some panic if the village leaders are seen running off to these dangerous places themselves. And at the same time, it doesn't look good on me because I was a knight and a traveler and adventurer myself. For my own daughter to have gone missing, I was hoping that you might be able to help me with this in a discreet manner.
Yeah, man, sounds good.
So basically,
Discretion is my middle name.
I understand that money talks. If you all are able to help bring Alana and her friends home safely, I could pay you an award of 50 gold, and I'd even be willing to give you a family heirloom of mine, which I believe is a magical object.
Okay.
And if you are able to do this without alerting the townsfolk when you return the kids, then I would pay you 25 gold even beyond that.
Worry not. We shall rescue your teenage daughter, not from Swallow, but from Crooked Wood.
From Crooked Wood. Sildar kind of, it goes right. He doesn't get it. He's too much of a straight man. So he says, oh, good. I'm glad that you're all willing to help. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to get back to my business with the town before I am missed. So
is there a place that we need to meet, or?
I would say just get them back into the village and get them to my home. And he describes where his home is.
Okay.
And that should be fine. Just try to do it without being noticed if you can. That would be the best for everybody involved.
Can I get the name of those dwarves again?
Yes, the dwarves.
Grace, Ned, and Sasha.
Sleepy,
Yes.
Happy, Grumpy.
Grace, Hardstone,
Jack, and Benny.
hard. Ned, Angelite, and Sasha, Flint. Oh, John has this quiet keyboard. Thank you, John.
I have a quiet keyboard today. Yay.
Yeah, he's been using that. It's been very
When I remember.
appreciated.
The only problem is
Okay.
that it's missing half the letters on the keys. So.
Oh.
Okay. All right. So he departs to get on with his business before anybody misses his presence and leaves you guys to it. So what would you all like to do?
I guess we would head back to the forest, I guess. The Crooked Forest.
The forest is a rather large place. I wonder if there's any particular area that they tend to like hang out that people know about. We could be beating around
I
the bush
mean,
for days.
those of you who are kind of searching in your brains for where to start, obviously you remember that your last adventure was to the Crooked Forest, and you went there via the town or the hamlet of Halfway.
Via.
So the via.
Yeah.
So
I mean, yeah, Regina and Alexian were doing that stuff, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'll
Maybe.
provide there's one more detail I forgot to share as Silvar was describing his adoptive daughter, besides the fact that she's a minor and very strong-willed and
So she's
brave.
a minor. Okay.
Yes, but she's also she's kind of got her girly side too, so she's very obsessed with things like ribbons and flowers and not. What was that?
Wow, that was
lightning.
very close to hear.
Oh, I can hear the thunder.
I can hear
That's
it
even with the
coming
windows
through.
closed. Jeez.
And then as you're
Yikes.
so as you're debating what to do, a storm blows in over Fandolin.
Look through real quick. Push down the dust.
Let's see.
So that's just one more minor detail. I don't know if it'll be relevant for you guys or not, but yeah,
Okay.
the only thing I would say is that you guys know the way that you went into the forest the last time, so that may be the only place that you have to start.
Well, assuming that they share that, well, perhaps then somebody has saw them passing through this town of Middlewood? What?
Halfway.
Halfway.
I guess, yeah, I mean, Regina and Alexian, would you offer this up when they asked that question? When Orin asked
Yes,
the question?
we would probably give them very rudimentary details that they would need to know. Maybe
I
nothing.
give them everything.
Well, okay.
Everything.
Everything.
Whoa.
Thanks, Regina. You're a fly chick, man. You're a fly chick, man.
I'm a fly chicken lady.
Man.
What?
Yeah, that's true.
It's not wrong.
This is a hip happening town. Let's go
All
rescue.
right, so
Right you are,
youngsters.
Ken.
So how would you guys like to proceed? Do you want to look up anything as far as like the potions that you already have? Is there anything you want to get before you head out, or are you just rolling out towards halfway in the forest?
Well,
What did
I
you-
didn't
what did
think
you
that
mean
there was
with regard
anything
to our
to
potions?
buy.
You have 2 potions of healing in your inventory now, so I don't know who's carrying those. And you have a potion of climbing.
Regina,
So, I
do you
mean-
want to carry?
I will gladly carry the potions.
Which potion?
I don't
Are
know.
we splitting them up?
Well, I guess I can carry one of the healing potions.
Yeah, why don't the fighters each carry a healing potion?
Okay.
Okay. And the
Uh,
potion of
Chat.
John, do you want the climbing one? Would you use it?
Somebody can just hang on to it. I suspect it's going to be situational.
I will hang on to it.
Right.
So you guys have divvied up the stuff. So where are you going?
So the place and things.
Going to the
I
forest.
guess to the halfway house.
Yeah,
to
let's go
the-
see. Let's go
Nice
see if
Lord
we
of the
can
Rings.
entertain some more wedding guests.
Maybe better
Yeah,
this time.
it's a little. Is it a town? Is halfway a town? A little town?
Halfway is a hamlet that's
A
right
hamlet,
at the edge of the
Small.
Crooked
You're a
Forest.
hamlet.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
Oh, they have the shortcut there too. Remember?
They do. Yeah.
Should be interesting, man. I don't think we've been to this place yet.
I
man.
say,
gonna be
let's
hip and
go
happening.
check in. Let's go check in with our friend in the hamlet there and see if she knows
Yeah.
anything about this
I agree, Regina.
stuff going on in these wolves.
Scooby Bop, man. Scooby Bop.
All right. So you guys set out, and it's about a half day's journey. So by a little bit after lunchtime, you get to the hamlet of Halfway without incident. So let's see here. When you show up in town, let's see here. You actually see Lita is out kind of like walking down the road like she's heading back to the inn, but she's not there yet. So what do you guys do?
Lita, my lady!
Oh, we know this woman.
Hello again.
Oh, hello again. Right?
I
They get
do
the Cockney
say,
accent.
What's that now?
I do say, my fine lady, how have you been in our stead?
Things have been well enough since you returned with the young lordling. So,
assume no-
what brings you all to these parts once again?
Well, you
Damsels
know,
in distress, apparently.
a traveler's got to travel. An adventurer
Ah.
must adventure.
Since
Yeah.
apparently they saved the last damsel, it's our turn to save this damsel.
I'm Scatman. This is Orin.
Alright. So you'll be heading back to the forest then?
Indeed.
Yes, that's the designation, a destination, I should
That's a plan,
say.
hot mama.
All right.
I wonder if you may have seen a band of traveling dwarves recently.
I think we may have heard of them passing through at some point yesterday, but not much else. Unfortunately, we don't get word of everybody who passes to the forest. But I do know if you want to use the shortcut to get back towards the entrance, you're welcome to. It's in the same place where I showed it to you last. Just be aware that the forest has a way of changing its own paths. So once you get to the entrance, you may have to figure things out for yourself.
I see.
Oh.
That is very good advice
Yeah.
indeed, milady.
Yes, thank
Yeah,
you for the
so-
word of warning.
Well, please forgive me. I must be heading on with my business with the inn. So good luck to you all.
Thank you, hot mama.
Have a great day.
She kind of rolls her eyes at you.
That's
All right.
happening, chick, Orin.
She does seem to have all her ducks together.
You said it, brother. Scooby Bop.
Oh boy. These two. So, Where to next?
I say we should head towards that special
Shortcut.
entryway.
What's this? Yeah, what is this? This shortcut? Could be quite easy to get off this this beach, whatever they call it.
I'll leave that to Alexian or Regina to describe.
This way.
Yes, follow us.
Tra-la-la.
This way.
Lead the way, cats. Lead
This
the way.
way.
And try not to do any of that singing you do.
All right, so we head towards the.
Singing our way.
Secret tunnel.
Oh, no.
Secret tunnel.
Can you mute them?
Secret tunnel.
We're here.
Wow, guys. Wow.
We get to the well. We're here. And Regina grabs their loots and smashes them over their heads.
We follow this path down, and this will lead us to the forest.
Interesting.
Be quiet. Be careful. We enter.
Have to keep it on the down low, or keep it on the down low.
Exactly, my dear.
So you guys pass through the little tunnel, and you pop out. Let's see here, just outside the forest, like you did before.
Ooh, I made a 20 on my stealth check.
So let's see here. When you get there, though, you find that there's still a path that opens up in the trees. And for those who journeyed before, you may recall that the trees almost kind of set their own path for you as you went along. So this time, it appears that the path in the trees is running a little bit further north and then west than where you had gone before. But there is still a path there. So how would you like to proceed?
Take the path.
I say we do not take the path because that is too obvious. It must be a trap.
We're taking the path.
Let's take the path.
I kind of wait for Alexi and the fighter tape to walk ahead, and then I walk behind him.
Okay, so what's your marching order, just so I know?
I would say Regina and Alexian in the front, and Scatman, do-do-do-do-do-do-do, Scatman
Hold on, Sarah.
in the
Sarah.
back.
Last time you had that order, and you decided that was not a good order.
Oh.
So it was Alexian, then Regina.
Yeah, because Regina's a ranged fighter, right? Is that?
I don't remember.
Well, last time she was in front with the bow, and she wanted to go first, and then when she got attacked, she was shooting with disadvantage, and she was like, maybe this was a bad idea. And now Sarah's suggesting that she goes in the front again.
I said the two of us in the front. But,
okay, just be careful.
Okay.
But we can go Alexian, tall fellow, Scatman, Phalange.
I don't know. I think we should put the scat in the back, scat in the rear.
There's a joke there. There really is.
Scatman.
All right, so
Well, you can tell that Scat is somewhat of a melee fighter.
Mhm.
But if you want to have Scat in the back as melee, that's fine.
Put Scat in the back.
Whoa. Whoa.
I put
All right.
Scat in the toilet personally, but you know.
Hooray, poop jokes!
Yay, poop jokes.
Oh. All right, so you get there, and I'll read some text for you. So the vast expanse of the Crooked Forest is dimly lit and densely packed with trees, shrubs, wildflowers, and poisonous herbs. I'll have all of you guys
At least
roll.
they told us they were poisonous.
I'll have you guys roll an intelligence check, please.
Intelligence check.
Apparently, John's off the grid.
Who's surprised?
Great intelligence?
Yes. So whatever you rolled plus whatever your base intelligence modifier.
Oh boy,
Yep. So
I'm terrible. So
Hey Chris, I need a DM screen. I don't even have my difficulties here in front of me. I meant to ask you for that.
I got a 4. So
Are you setting your own difficulties?
I have no idea.
Not right now, but I might need it in the future. So
Okay.
you got a 4.
Yep, because I have minus.
Okay. What did you get, Regina?
Regina has a 15.
Okay. Oren?
Orange smarter. He got 19.
Oh.
I love that nail polish.
And
Pita Pop Pop 11.
Oh.
11.
Right, 11.
Turned it up.
So Regina and Oren especially pick it up the quickest, but you guys easily pick up Alana Hallwinter's trail.
Okay.
So more description. Bright spots of purple, yellow, and white dot the forest trail. Crushed violets, starflowers, and wild daisies have been heavily trampled. Unfortunately, the trail disappears just as suddenly as it begins, but worse than that, a bloody green ribbon is caught on a nearby branch about 7 feet above the ground. The blood is dark and wet, indicating that someone was hurt recently.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
So, how would you like to proceed?
I would like to inspect the ribbon.
All right.
Although I don't know how I will, considering I'm tiny.
Oh, Kate, I forgot that singing was actually singing because I was using
Inspiration?
what is it? I was using inspiring leader
Okay.
to inspire us. So everybody.
So extra
So the
hit
hidden
points.
tunnel song actually had a purpose? Is that...
It was 3 temporary hit points.
Okay. All right.
Alrighty then.
Note it, you guys. It's like...
Okay.
3 temporary
So
hit points.
noted.
I can sing the song.
Thanks,
again if you want.
Thanks,
Grab-
man.
John and I can grab our guitars and we can sing it again if you'd like.
Yeah, we can.
You're a cool
I'm
no
practiced-
need
pretty
for a
practiced at it right
reprise right now. No.
Regina says that you are a cool cat and she very much appreciates your inspiring singing.
All right, so there's blood.
Thanks, babe.
So
Yep.
You can hear him when he gets going.
So you appear to have found a trail. It appears that it's gone somewhat cold, but you can investigate wherever you want, either right where you are, further along the trail. It's
does
totally up
anything
to you
appear
guys.
to have gone into the trees, like the blood? Does it just stop cold, or does it move like into the?
Let's see here with the tracking. That would normally be like a survival check or perception?
Survival, yeah, survival.
Okay. All right. So I'll have everybody in the group again. Just roll a survival check, please.
Everyone?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Everyone!
I am not rolling well tonight, so I'm going to retire this big dice. Let's see. Do I have any
All right.
pluses for survival? Ugh. That's horrid.
Hang on, let me check one thing.
Okay, well, that gave me a plus.
Is there a DM screen to your right there on those shelves?
There is the Space Spheres one.
That one should have it, unless you want one of the smaller ones.
Well, here, I got mine
one
here
of
you
the
can borrow.
smaller ones would probably be better for the space right now.
Okay, I'll bring one out to you
Yeah.
while you do your thing.
Yeah, thank you. What did you get for your survival, Chris?
You're right on.
He heard you.
Too late.
I got a 7.
Okay.
13.
Okay.
17.
Okay.
Show off.
Skilly doo bop. Skilly doo. Ba-da-ba.
Oh man, Scatman. He's like from Hawaii or something via space.
No, he's a cool cat, yo.
Oh,
He's
I
being a jazz musician.
oh, a jazz. Never mind. I can't
Yes,
even. Yes,
jazz
a
singer.
Yes.
All right. So.
The temporary hit points is actually 5.
Ooh, even better.
Ooh, fancy.
Let's get to fighting.
That means I can hug you guys harder.
All right,
Spoken like a
Yeah.
true fighter. Let's get to the fighting.
So, all right. So the highest roll that people had given me so far was a 15 from Regina for a survival check.
17.
17. Oh, Scatman, were you able to roll higher than that?
19.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
It's those white dice, man.
So, Regina and Scatman both. So you kind of look down the trail because the trees, as usual, they're kind of making a trail, And besides the bloody ribbon that you see in that you found 7 feet off the ground, and all the trampled wildflowers that somebody had picked that are on the ground, way off in the distance, maybe a couple hundred feet away, you see this glimpse of like a bright pink color that also looks like it's up high in a tree.
Oh.
So
Well, this Miner certainly has a interesting sense of fashion.
So you said there's another ribbon, but it's higher up than the other one?
a little bit. It's like maybe 7.5 feet off the ground in the tree. It's about a quarter, not a quarter of a mile, but it's a couple hundred feet away down the trail. I mean, you don't even know really if it's a ribbon yet, unless you guys are going to walk over.
I'm sorry.
Because it's at a distance. You're just seeing this pop of color.
I didn't quite hear what you said. I thought you said there was another ribbon.
No, you see this pop of color down the trail.
Gotcha. Okay. I guess we keep moving that direction to see what it is.
Yep. So you do confirm that it is indeed another ribbon. So
Any signs of
tall
blood
dwarves.
there?
yeah.
More blood or no?
What's that?
More blood or no?
This one is actually not bloody. It looks like it could have been taken straight out of her hair.
Okay.
So, but basically, I'm not going to make you guys roll more checks just yet. But basically, as you continue along your way, now that you know what you're looking for, you are able to make out a very rough trail. So it seems like, however unprepared little Alana was, she was at least smart enough to try to leave something to indicate what had happened to her. Yep. Some
Or it's a
breadcrumbs,
trap.
so to speak. So the only thing that you do notice as you go on and you follow this sequence of ribbons that are spaced each, 100 or 200 feet apart, is that they are getting slowly higher and higher. So I'll have the whole group. You can roll your choice of either a survival or a nature check.
Okay.
This poor woman's quickly becoming de-ribboned.
Ugh.
Melissa's not deflowered.
Yeah.
My dice are not behaving tonight. I just rolled a 1.
Yeah. Sorry, what are we rolling? I'm missing.
Survival or nature?
I rolled a 1 too.
Nature.
Survival or nature, your choice.
The fighters aren't having it tonight.
Well, I rolled a 3 in total.
I rolled a natural 1.
12 nature.
12. And what about Scatman?
11 survival.
Okay. So, yeah.
Oh, wait. I got a 4.
So Scatman and Oren, I don't know from backstory, like which of you is better traveled as far as seeing things in the wild, but it definitely does start to occur to you as you follow this trail and the ribbons get higher and higher that, whatever it was that took this poor girl probably is a tree dwelling type of creature.
Oh.
So not tall dwarves. Okay.
Yeah, man. So I'm thinking they're up in the trees.
Yeah.
Could be.
All right. So
I think that's a good instinct, Scotchman.
Yes.
So basically, you keep following this trail, and finally, you do indeed reach a point where now that you've been looking higher and higher because you know that that's where the trail was going. You look up and you see a platform that is about 20 feet up on a large tree right in front of you.
How big of a platform?
Let's see here. It's stand by.
I mean, it's small, medium, large. City size.
I would call
treehouse
it.
size.
You're talking treehouse size, maybe about a 15-foot platform.
Okay.
So you
Treehouse
see that it is there, and that's where it appears that the trail is pointing towards. So the tree. Obviously it's a tree, but it does look climbable. So
Something tells me we need to get up there.
Okay, so I need each of you to make an athletics check with advantage.
Okay.
Scatman is going to drink the potion of climbing.
Okay.
Ooh, that was good. Okay.
Nice.
All right. So, and that's
Athletics, you said?
athletics.
I can live with that.
Okay. Ooh, that's awesome.
Okay. So what'd you roll, Regina?
22.
Nice. All right, Alexia?
21.
Nice. Scatman?
No, I'm feeling inadequate.
I
17.
have a climbing speed now, so I don't know if the check matters or not.
I think if you read the full text of the potion, I believe it does make a difference. I think it gives you...
I think it's just automatic success.
Oh, you have a climbing.
I have a climbing speed. It's like a flying speed or a swimming speed. I have a climbing speed.
Yeah, and it says that you have advantage on strength athletics checks you make to climb.
Which I assume means that if something particularly difficult causes me to get pushed or pulled or fall or something like that.
Okay, so you have no issue. And then Orin, what did you roll again?
17.
Okay, so you guys are all fine. That was only like a DC 9 check. So the interesting thing about this is that as you're climbing, it almost seems maybe as if as you go up the tree, suddenly there's more hand and footholds than you saw from the ground. Which might explain why you made the check with advantage. But so you guys all get up to the platform. So once you are there, and the forest really at this point has become much denser, much darker.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Yeah. So you all get up to the platform, and suddenly an arrow whizzes by your ear and whacks into the tree that's at the center of this platform.
Is there anything on the platform, or is it just an empty platform?
Stand by, I'm going to read a block of text.
Okay.
So
Gotcha.
it whacks into the trunk of a nearby tree. The tree is decorated with a garland of severed ears and teeth. Glancing up, you behold a grisly sight, a wretched and wobbly platform that sits up above. It's formed with yellowish bones and plates of broken and rusted armor. The whole area carries a sickly sweet smell of fresh corpses that fills your nose. And as you take in the terrible scene, you hear a scream way off in the distance. And as you look, and the trees are thick and twisted and tangled, but off in the distance between the branches, you barely make out the sight of a hyena-like tall humanoid who is shoving a young dwarf into a cage of bones and wood lashed together with rotting sinew. So, real quick, just to set the scene a little bit more, the creature that you saw, let's see, well, actually, no, I have to have you guys roll a check first. So I'm going to have everybody real quick with that glimpse roll another nature check, please.
Nature
this is regular?
Yeah, nature check.
Nature.
Regular roll.
Ugh.
Yeah.
All right.
So.
17.
All right, so, okay.
I'm not even going to bother.
13.
13.
4.
Okay. So, Orin and Scatman, you do recall in your travels that you have encountered and heard of creatures called gnolls before. They are basically humanoid-type hyena creatures. So what you saw at a distance, just to get everybody a bit of perspective.
Awesome.
Something like this.
Orin, I think these cats are gnolls.
Right you are, Scatman.
So, as you stand on the platform, you notice there's another platform. You see a glimpse of another platform through a tree, through the trees and the branches. And when you look at that platform, it almost looks like there's a kind of a grisly altar. And I'm going to have everybody make a religion check real quick.
Lots of checks.
Yeah.
And not made out to me.
I got a 3.
Oh.
Yeah.
11.
11. 15. Scatman?
6.
3. Okay, so Alexia and Orin, you guys both have enough lore that you recall that even from a distance you can make out some of the symbols on this grisly and bloodied altar, and it seems like they might be erected in the name of a lord called Yanagu.
She said erected.
Yanagu,
I think that's a altar to Yanagu over there.
Yeah, so you guys would know, and if you choose to share with the party, that Yanagu is the demon prince of gnolls. He is the patron of all gnolls who are created in the wake of his never-ending savagery. Words.
Shamrock Trebek. Shamrock Trebek.
That's amazing. I have not done more words. I tell you, since being prego, I swapped so many more words and mispronounce things even worse than I used to before.
Well, if I ever have a baby inside of me, I'm gonna be a fucking mess. I'm gonna sound like I'm freaking drunk all the time.
All right, so just to confirm, so we're on a platform. We're seeing other scattered platforms kind of around the area.
You got
everything's gross and grisly and bad.
And one's an altar. So you got
a glimpse of it. And as you look over and you see this altar and kind of quietly share what it is that you think that it is, you hear more howls and the clacking of teeth through the tree branches. And while you couldn't make it out before, it almost seems as if the tree branches kind of move on their own. So a lot of what was blocking your vision lifts up and parts away. It allows you guys to take in the scene in front of you, where you see a whole series of additional platforms with shaky paths that extend between them, and more cages off in the distance. So I'm going to have everybody roll initiative now.
I'm going to hide behind Alexian. I can do that. Racial trait, naturally stealthy. You can attempt to hide even when you're obscured only by a creature that is at least one size larger than you.
Are you seriously trying to hide, or are you being a troll, John?
No,
I want to hide.
No, it's really his racial treat. His racial treat is
it's actually... my racial treat.
Do I know he's
racial
there?
Treat.
Can I push him out of my way?
No, he's hiding behind you, Greg.
No, if he wants to hide, he can. So
in my shadow.
That would be exactly. What is it? Is that a stealth check, Chris? How do we do hiding? Okay.
Yeah, he just makes a stealth check.
Okay.
17.
I got 17, by the way.
Me too.
Okay. Hang on.
Got my initiative.
I'm assuming that's challenged against the foe's passive perception, right?
Correct.
Okay.
For the 22, they are unlikely to make that at this level.
Unless for some reason one of them wants to use their action in combat to make a perception check.
Yeah.
Which it's just the 10 plus that.
And plus their wisdom.
Yeah. So you definitely beat that. So you hit successfully there, Oren.
Okay. I just kind of stay behind you.
What are you doing?
Well, you probably don't even see them do that.
If it makes you feel any better, my initiative sucked. So
does mine.
Alrighty. Let me get some things set up here. So please hold for a minute.
Pause for safe identification.
Switch the camera view.
We'll give you some hold music.
Can I mute my sound so I can?
Sure, you guys.
Hold music.
On a dead plane.
I'm gonna mute my speakers.
Now know when I'll be back again. No.
Oh.
Where did I put the new revolver?
Oh, I can do that. I can turn the volume all the way down.
Oh, man.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Hey, man, that gave you temporary hit points, all right?
Yes, but not my ear, so...
It enraged them so much.
Yes. I'm saying, oh, my ears, my ears. I can't even hear anymore, my ears.
That's a great accent, Greg. You should do that for a character.
My ears. I don't know what to do about my ears.
Regina Phalange.
I'm Alexian. Oh my God, I'm Alexian. I'm gonna attack you with my sword.
I may need to pull out my New York accent for a character.
New York. Yeah. Supposedly there's a Connecticut accent, but I don't think that's possible. But like, there is no accent in Connecticut.
Yes, there is.
There's kind of an accent everywhere.
Yeah, there's a local dialect everywhere.
I don't think about myself as having one, but I know that people from other places would just be like, "Yeah, you don't sound like where I come from, so therefore you have an accent."
People ask me where the heck I'm from all the time when I'm out of New England.
If I say wicked around somebody who's not from around here, they kind of react to it.
Like,
and I think why are they reacting to that, to what I said?
Because wicked is like a wicked southern New Hampshire thing.
It's like that and Sprinkles versus Jimmy's. Like, I don't know.
Don't get me started.
We're talking about Sprinkles and Jimmy's.
I had no idea.
Codify the whole thing.
I had no idea where the water fountain in my grade school was for the first 3 months that I lived here, because I had no idea what the heck a bubbler was.
You gotta go. You gotta go take a drink at the faucet. You gotta find the faucet.
Okay, so this lovely, gigantic.
Oh, look at that! That's
here.
very, very pretty.
So we have a lot of color-coded stuff, and I'm going to try to explain it. I'm going to pin this video. I'd recommend you guys do the same because it'll make it a lot easier.
Yeah, I've pinned your video so I can see it better.
So now you guys can hopefully see the colors down in the corners. So
dark blue. I see dark blue.
So there's a legend. So I have nicely placed you guys, so at least the folks who I think are more melee style are front. So the light blue is Alexian, the changeling fighter.
Okay.
Dark blue is Scatman, the melee-ish looking, annoying bard. The green is, let's see here, Orin, slightly less annoying bard.
I gotta work harder on that then.
And then Regina is purple. I don't know if you can see that clearly or not, Sarah,
I can't see the writing, but you.
I can. Yeah, I'm very shocked by the way that you made me purple.
I know. Who knew? Who knew? I'm making expressions here, and I'm realizing you guys can't see me anymore. So, to give you the lay of the land here, you are looking out at a distance, and the trees have cleared. So you now see this whole huge network that spans over hundreds of feet going through the trees. So. There are a few different types of foes that you see in front of you. So the arrow was shot by this creature, the knoll that was on the platform closest to where you guys are right now. These little blue sketchy things are the platforms that have altars on them, so like here and here. But the ones that are the red markers are one type of knoll. They're gesturing angrily at you guys. They appear to have, hang on, it's info. So they have, let's see here, a spear strapped to their back, and they're holding particularly nasty looking longbows. They seem even maybe a little more heavy and special than a normal one. The ones that are marked with black out here and here, they are gnolls, but they look a little bit strange. They seem perhaps a little bit frail and possibly kind of undead looking.
Oh no.
And then the largest of the gnolls is on this far platform and is by a cage that you see in the distance has a human girl who looks like there might be Alana in it. This gnoll is a bit bigger than the others. And he has, let's see here, you see that he has 2 clubs. Or no, not 2 clubs. The undead ones have clubs, I'm sorry. But the one in the distance, the big one, he has a short sword.
Okay.
So we have our hunters and our witherlings and our flesh gnawers, is for my own reference. So the white dots, I'm not going to put them on the map until it becomes relevant, but where you see these kind of little squared dotted things marked on the paper, that is where the kiddos are locked up. So I've marked each one. So there's a female dwarf in this cage. There is a male dwarf in this cage. There's another female dwarf in this cage. And again, this is the human, so you think it's Alana.
So the white ones are the people that we're trying to rescue?
Yeah, which those people are really in the little dotted cages on this map. But again, because this map is so tiny, me trying to convert it to a webcam format, I wish we could have done this on a big, huge map in person. It would be more engaging. But this is
we
the
can half theater to mind it.
of the land, and all of these creatures are howling and clacking their teeth at you right now. They seem rather upset, obviously.
Yes, because we're intruding on them.
Right. So let's see here.
I don't know why they would be. We haven't killed any of them yet.
So initiative.
11.
11 from Oren. Okay.
17.
17 from Alexian. Okay. Regina.
8.
8. Whoops. And then let's see here. Scatman.
15.
15. Okay. And then DM, who hasn't rolled yet. She's derp. Let's see. Oh God. I love you guys.
All the hugs.
So when you do initiative for enemies, Chris, is there usually even a modifier, or is it just whatever you roll?
It's their dex mod on top of that.
Okay. Maybe I'll say. Well, I'll do the... It doesn't really matter either way. Okay, so the order of initiative is going to be Knowles. Sorry, love you guys. It's going to be Alexian. It's going to be Scatman. Let's see here. It's going to be then Oren and Regina.
So all the Knolls go first?
Yep.
Oh.
But let's see here.
That's not good.
Well, let's see. So we get into this situation.
We haven't attacked them yet or anything.
And the one Knoll fired this warning shot at you with an arrow, and the others are all just kind of gesturing angrily right now. The one, let's see here, that is on the platform adjacent to you guys, basically just continues to stomp up and down and gesture angrily, and looks like it's threatening to draw another arrow. So I guess the most perceptive people in the group, let's see, Alexian and Scatman, you kind of get the sense that they're mostly just trying to scare you off for now. So that's the Knoll's turn. So we will go to Alexian after that.
Oh. Well, it looks like they're trying to scare us off some, so how do we rescue this young lady without rousing a whole lot of trouble?
Well, we're in initiative, so we can't exactly sit here and powwow.
We can't really discuss it, Greg.
Oh, I'm just
I mean, you see the path that leads to the kids in the cage, and you see where it goes. So,
well, I guess I'm gonna go.
Do what you gotta do there. Fighter type. So, where are you going? It looks like from where you are.
The first one there.
And 15, 20, 25, 30. 30 feet would get you to the end of the bridge.
Okay, then
so
you
can go there, and you can
ready my action.
You want to ready your action? Okay. All right. So then let's see. Here we go.
Come back, my hiding space.
So Scatman.
Okay, so that's a Knoll right there with Greg.
Yep.
I mean with Lexian.
Yep, this is one of the Knolls that's holding it's got a spear and a big, long, nasty longbow. Yep.
Okay, and that's the one that fired the arrow at us?
It is.
Okay. I'm actually using my tablet now for D&D Beyond. I'm going to... trying to use D&D Beyond.
Okay. Maybe you should have practiced or something.
Practice at my tablet? Okay. I'm going to use Vicious Mockery on that Knoll.
Okay.
Oh, God.
You crazy cat! No, your mama. She was really terrible. She slept with all the other gnolls.
I think the null should get advantage on the saving throw. For that.
How does this work?
It's just a spell. They get wisdom saving throw.
Yes, thank you.
The fall out of the tree.
Thanks for playing his character, John.
So
I wasn't telling him what to do. Just
I love you so much right now.
they don't specify saving throws on enemies, so it's just going to be the wisdom.
They do, but those ones might not have a bonus to
not
saves.
these particular ones. That's probably for the best. So
it's wisdom 13.
Wisdom saving throw of 12, so he fails it.
Yay! Okay, so he takes D4.
Take it all!
Oh, he takes 1 point of psychic damage.
That's appropriate.
Okay.
Wow.
And has disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
Okay.
From my awesome singing.
That was pretty awesome. All right.
My vicious mockery.
Is that it for you, sir?
I'll move partway down that little makeshift bridge there. Yeah.
You want to come down and like back up right behind Alexian, or?
Yeah, because everybody else is ranged, I think. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
I'm gonna go down the catwalk, man. Scatman's going down the catwalk.
This is super fun. I needed even tinier markers.
On the catwalk, yeah. A little turn.
Scatman turn's done.
All right, so now we go to Orin. Halfling bard.
Was he still behind me?
No, you ran away
you
from me.
moved.
He's right behind me, isn't he?
Yeah, Orin is no longer hidden.
Sorry, buddy. Not sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
I guess if you were right behind Alexian, then I should have had you on the other side. I'll flip
That doesn't matter.
You were there. Okay.
No. I might as well move up to behind Scatman.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Skittle-a-doop-bop-bop.
Pop, poop.
And I'm going to give an encore performance of Vicious Mockery. We're going to bury you on the grassy knoll. No.
Yikes. Good Lord.
Watching Sarah facepalm is the best part of all of this.
I love it, John. That was awesome. That was the best.
Okay. The hunter failed even worse. So
He took 4.
Yay!
all right.
Wow,
Good
max
job.
damage.
So, all right.
And he already had disadvantage, so he still has that. But
Okay. So
Your song was better than mine, John.
attacks.
So
All right. All right, so we go to Regina
Phalanges.
Phalange, the gnome fighter.
Short bow.
Okay.
Short bow going right after the closest guy.
Okay. That is that guy
Yeah.
there.
Got it.
That's going to be AC 19.
Okay. That does hit.
Yay! It'll be for 8.
Ooh,
Max damage.
Awesome.
nice.
Very nice. So,
Cha-ching.
yeah. All
I feel
right,
sorry for that
so
null. He just
8.
fires a warning shot, and then he just gets bam, bam, bam. You know?
So
He gets
that
mocked,
knoll
insulted, and then
is
shot.
now bloody.
Bloody no.
I'm trying to decide what I
Bloody
do.
no.
How do I mark that now that I've used red for one of these guys already?
Where are Chris's A, B, C, D, E, F, G
Yeah,
markers?
geez. Yeah.
I guess I could do that. I could just point something at it. That's probably
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
7, 8,
10,
9, 10,
11, 12.
12.
Boy, what a musical group tonight. Singing.
yeah, I'm
all-
digging it, man. I'm digging it. We're all hot cats. We're all musical cats. Yeah.
This isn't all the letters.
If you put 1 and 1 together, do you get 11?
Hey, Chris, where are the rest of the letters? Oh,
Yeah.
here they are. Oh, okay.
I do believe you might get
Okay.
12. 12.
So we'll do an H for a hunter knoll. Knoll Hunter. We'll make him bloody.
Bloody hell.
Bloody L.
So,
Where's the
alright,
L?
we come back to the top of the initiative order. And let's see here. The Knoll has been attacked. Nobody has closed with him fully. So he is going to just do the easiest thing that he already has in hand, which is his longbow. Let me just double check and make sure I'm doing this correctly by how they wrote the rules. Yep, so let's see here. He takes his longbow, and first he takes aim at Alexia. So, let's see here.
You did get all up in his face.
Oh, geez. All right, AC 20 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. So then...
There.
Oof. Ouch, though. Okay,
Right.
so it's gonna be this one. So it's gonna hit Alexian for 8 damage.
Hey, geez.
Yeah, they're longbows, and Alexian, this arrow that slams into the shoulder of your armor, it hits you so hard that it almost starts to knock you back. You don't actually end up stepping back, but it's taken enough momentum out of you that your speed is reduced by 10 feet until the end of your next turn.
Okay, was that with disadvantage?
This Knoll was not right next to Alexian.
No, he was hit by 2 different vicious mockeries.
Never mind. Thank you. Good catch. I appreciate that, Chris. Thank you. That is going to still hit for AC, let's see here, 18.
That will still hit.
Sorry, I'm rolling hot.
Don't apologize.
Yeah.
You're the
Mwahaha. Hug the PC.
Yeah, that was disadvantage again because John and I both got him.
That's not how it works.
Man.
Thus saith the DMstress.
I already took the damage off.
Okay, so then...
Don't forget your 5 temporary, Greg.
Yeah, so I'm down to 21.
So he's going to shift his aim to the next closest foe, which is, let's see here, Scatman. So again, with disadvantage, he's going to attack with a longbow shot.
No, it's not disadvantage this time. It's only the next attack.
Oh, okay.
It's the first attack after
Okay.
Yeah, and it doesn't stack.
Scatman.
Okay, so he's only
it
going to
may
hit
scat, but it doesn't stack.
89 with the second attack.
Not good enough, man.
All right, so the arrow whizzes over Scatman's shoulder, but doesn't hit.
Whiz.
So, meanwhile, on the other platforms, the other gnolls, they're getting more agitated. You hear more noise and howling, and some of the dwarves are screaming because they're scared, but they don't make a move just yet. Only the one that you guys engaged attacked you. So, moving on, we have Alexian Changeling Fighter.
All right, so I'm going to attack him.
Okay.
Oh, shit. That didn't even work. But luckily, I have another attack.
Well, tell me what you hit.
I had AC 1.
Ah.
So I did not hit.
Okay. So what are you doing? Are you rushing up on this guy with a sword or something? What
I have
are you
scimitar.
actually doing?
So I have
okay, so you have
scimitars.
close to melee range. So are you going on this side?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
So my
you
first
swing with
attack
the
did not
scimitar.
work.
Okay.
So my attack number 2.
Offhand.
Okay.
Offhand attack.
Offhand attack, which he's a dual fighter, so he still gets his full modifier and everything. Yeah.
Full damage. Yeah.
This be better. Oh, critical.
Nice.
Very nice, Greg.
Let's see. So I roll 1 dice for that, right?
1 extra die.
All right. So that is going to be 9.
9. All right, you rolled exactly what you needed, so that Knoll kind of grimaces as you slash him really good with your scimitar, and he topples off the platform 20 feet back down to the ground below.
Yes.
All right, so to get there, Mr. Alexia, and you had moved, let's see here. Chris, will you interpret this map shape as allowing cutting corners? Because these are kind of floating platforms. There's no walls or anything.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
So that'd be 5, 10, 15 feet for you to get up right next to him. So are you going to do anything with the remainder of your movement?
It doesn't seem worthwhile. I probably will, maybe.
I mean, you're kind of blocking the path. So
maybe move to one side because I don't have enough room to go all the way down to where the other
so
is.
you move back to this. Or actually, you move to that corner, so you're not blocking the path of anybody. All right.
Because I don't have enough move to. I would only get to the middle of the path.
Okay. All right. Good job, Alexi and Changeling Fighter. We go to Scatman, the human bard.
Yeah.
Bird.
Scatman.
I'll move up into the corner of that platform there.
Up to here?
Yeah.
Like this upper corner? Okay.
Yeah. Well, actually, no. I'll go right behind Alexian.
Okay.
So that way I'm not blocking the path as well.
So there and there. All right.
And I will use Vicious Mockery.
Oh no!
Oh god!
What's the range on Vicious Mockery?
60 feet.
All right.
He's the
you
only
got it. Barely, but you do have it. Yeah.
You smell so bad. You smell so bad. Skibbity bop bop bop. Skibbity bop. You need a shower. Skibbity bop 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 bop.
It's making my teeth hurt. It's just really.
Wisdom 13.
All right. So, he makes it.
Oh.
He rolls like for wisdom that would be 18.
Okay. No effect.
So that Noel shrugs it off. All right. Anything else for you, Scatman?
Negative.
Okay. So Orin, Halfling Bard.
Scatman.
How do we end up with 2 bards and 2 fighters?
I don't know. Party dynamics.
Different flavors, though. Very different flavors, I suspect. So.
See, I can move. I don't want to close on that guy. The guy's.
So Greg, no one's probably going to run up past you, so you should just keep on going and blocking the way because no one's going to run past you anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna move up to the opposite corner there, bypassing the
the altar.
Altar. Thank you.
Up to this corner.
Yep. Still not blocking the path, and my turn for.
There's a tree in the middle, John.
Okay.
I mean, someone can double move through you. These red hashy things are the trees in the middle of each platform.
Regina's got a bow, so it doesn't. I don't think it matters.
But it doesn't matter, so that's okay. All right. So what do you do?
I use my phalanges.
Wow.
Oh dear God.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Your mother was a hyena. No.
I like that one.
All right. All right. So this time around, the Knoll does indeed. Well, it saves for 10. So I'm assuming
10 will not do it. So.
Okay.
3 damage and disadvantage on his next attack.
Okay.
John and I were saying, like, oh my God, when John and I both play bards, or Kate.
Or us.
Chris was trying to keep it all secret.
Poor me.
He was trying to make it a surprise, even for the DM. I'm like, that's not how it works.
Professional jazz singer, Scatman.
Sarah's like, twitch.
I'm pretty sure that I'm on par with Sarah's
Like the
jazz
eyelids
singing.
starts
I'm pretty sure that I'm close to Sarah's skill level.
Oh no, there, Chris. All right, Regina Foley.
Regina. Regina. Well, I've got like a 300-foot range, so I think I'll stay right where I am and go after that next guy that everybody's been trying to attack.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying.
Short bow to the face. Each of the big squares is 20 feet, so 20, 40, 60, 80.
It's 80 feet away. I think that's within the short range of the short bow. It's not quite as crazy as a long bow, but it's good range.
80 to 320.
There you go. You got it. Just
Thank you, D&D Beyond.
Yep.
Are you going for the next one?
Yep. This one here.
Okay.
So that'll be AC 20.
That'll hit.
For 8.
Again.
Nice.
Very nice. All right. You bloody it. Exactly. So bloody Hunter Knoll here on this.
The phalanges are on fire.
Hit point checker says I got 22 hit points.
So Kate, if it's at so for the listeners, bloodied is less than half your maximum hit points. So is it at exactly half, Kate, or is it less than?
It is less than half of its 22 hit points. It is at 11 of its 22 hit points, which is less than
exactly
half.
They have to be 10.
It has to be a 10 in order to be bloodied. Sorry to split hairs, but I'm just saying it's got to be 10 to be bloodied.
That's on the lower half, though. If you count 1 to 11, there's 11 numbers.
Less than half.
It has to be less than half, Kate. Less than half.
All right, so not bloody. What Okay.
Just flip it over.
Yeah. I'll do that. Whatever. Anyway.
I'm pretty sure that you made those, Kate.
Right? Yes, but this whole using these marbles, because this thing is tiny, is throwing me off. So
Give me a hard time. It's the first time.
Anywho.
The first time is always the hardest, John.
Second time. She's DM before.
That is what she said.
I'm still going to give her a hard time, though, but...
Not very smart. Reach. What does reach 5 feet mean? I'm assuming that means that it'll actually hit out to 10 feet.
No, reach 5 feet means that they have to be in melee range right next to them.
Why would they put the phrase reach on it? That just seems weird.
That's what mine says. 5 feet reach.
For you have spears?
No,
Yeah,
that's
It would say 10-foot reach if it was a 10-foot reach.
Okay. All right. So, well, it doesn't think it can't get out there with the spears. It is going to come up to the front of the platform because it's mad at you guys, but otherwise it is going to knock its longbow. It's going to attack the two closest things. So it's going to take aim first at, let's see here, Regina, right? Or not Regina, Oren, who's green.
I am definitely not the closest.
Yeah, you're way back there. So, all right. Although you did hit it. So, but first he's going to take aim at Oren. So, he is going to... Oh, wait, he has disadvantage, though.
Cold in spring. What it needs to be from me.
That's kind of cocked. That ended up on the laptop.
This podcast not sponsored by Poland Springs.
All right, so
or the state of
he is
Maine.
only going to hit Oren for AC 9 with the longbow.
As no gonna do it.
Okay. So then he is gonna shoot his next arrow at. Let's see here.
Wait a second. I think I forgot to equip my equipment.
I forgot to equip my equipment.
Because he took damage from Orin and he took damage from Regina. He is going to knock his longbow for the long shot and try to return fire on Regina. So that is going to hit for AC 22.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Wow.
That is going to hit. Luckily, the damage roll was bad for you guys anyway. But let's see here. It's going to be...
Stop playing for us. You're supposed to be winning.
It's going to be three piercing damage, and your speed is reduced by 10 feet on your next turn. That extra giant longbow bolt knocks you back pretty hard. So...
bless you and stuff.
Excuse me. Sorry.
And that's just until the end of its next turn. So,
okay.
Yep.
Cool.
All right. So the other gnolls
too much carbonated water here.
Clack their teeth and act angry, and menace the children in the cages. But otherwise, they stay where they're at. So
how much did Shake, sir?
I took 3 points of damage.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. DM rolled shitty damage. Lucky for you guys. Alright, so we return to Alexian Changeling Fighter.
I'm going to close up on it.
Alright.
Close up on it.
15, 20, you just barely have the move, with 30 feet of move, to get right up in its grill, so to speak.
Alright. Attacky Tackus.
Okay.
Tacky Tackerson.
Okay. Where? Oh. Use this one. Okay. See, so 9 to hit. No, I'm sorry. It's 12 to hit.
Let's see here. You bounce off of its leather armor. Just barely.
All right. Offhand attack. Okay, that's going to be 20 to hit.
That will most definitely hit.
And it's going to be for 8.
Okay. It's bloody.
Woo!
All right, so that was all your move.
And I guess I'm going to plug it up.
Yeah, I mean, you're there. You can't go anywhere else unless you've got more than 30 feet move.
Nope.
Yeah. Okay. You got other fighter things if you wanted to get other actions, but that's about it. So, all right. Next up, we have Scatman, Human Bard.
All right, I'll move up behind Alexian.
Okay.
All right. Here's some vicious mockery. So, when the gnolls used to always play games, you always were the one who got picked last. Scooby-Doo-bop-bop, Scooby-Doo-bop-bop, Scooby-Doo-bop.
That's just cutting to the quick, man.
It seems like
the gnoll fails that save. It rolls. It has a 4.
You must have hit something really painful from his childhood.
One tear streams down his cheek
as he falls down.
He takes 1 psychic damage.
Oh my god!
And disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Okay.
So vicious.
It's looking really, really rough, but it's still standing, fighting back
no,
the
John
tears.
found a pick.
Oh no. Oh.
Okay, so next we go to Orin, Halfling Bard.
I'll move on up most of the way, not quite right up on their butts.
Oh wait, and did I move the wrong one? I did. I moved Orin instead of.
There you go.
There we go. So there's he is now. Orin's here.
Okay.
Let's sigh.
All right. And, there's just mockery on them. So let me get this into the right key. Like that. There we go. I think this is a key of F sharp. You're a no-hearted snake. Look into your eyes. Oh, oh. Oh, I just dropped my pen.
The apologize to all the Paula Abdul fans who had to listen to that because it was terrible. But
I regret to inform you that the Knoll was not impressed by that song. And
Oh, man.
14 on its wisdom save.
Oh, wait, 14?
Yeah, what is your save?
Yeah, 13. Yeah, he makes it.
It's kind of tapping its foot. Although he's already, mentally wounded.
I beseech you.
We're the best, John. We are the best.
wholehearted no.
Regina, with reduced speed, what are you doing?
I'm second verse, same as the first.
Okay.
Shooting my short bow.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, Shorty Shorterson.
Well, let's see. AC math 14.
That does hit.
For 5.
And you sink an arrow right into one of its eyes, and it topples over and falls off the platform.
Yay.
Daddy goes.
So,
Well done.
all right. Sorry, are you following at all at this point? Or are you?
Yeah, I'll take. Well,
You
I have
can
15
go
feet of movement, so if you could
5,
just
10,
throw me 15 feet up there.
Oh, that's right, because halflings only have 25-foot speed, or no.
Well, I'm not a halfling, I'm a gnome.
Gnomes,
but yeah.
but only a 25-foot move. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, it would be like if you wanted to burn action, search for more, but probably not. Yeah. Okay.
Nope. I will
Yep,
not
yep.
be burning anything for move.
Sounds good. Okay, so
Seems odd to me that the others are not cutting
so
to the
this
assistance of
knoll falls off.
This little knoll fell down.
At
And this
point.
little doll went.
Well, I mean, you
Oh, well.
already had kind of, let's see here. I think you were one of the perceptive ones there, Mr. No,
Alexian?
Orin's not as perceptive. It's
No,
more
Orin's not very perceptive.
Alexian and Scatman had the sense
Yes.
that they were mostly just looking to scare you away and get rid of you. So
Now they're coming after.
this one is starting to get alarmed now that you've taken out 2 of its buddies. So now that we're on his turn, he is going to
Run away! Run
15,
away!
20, 25, 30. And he's gonna aim with the longbow at the 2 closest people. So 1 shot at, let's see here, Alexian. Which he hasn't been affected by anything yet, so. Alright. It's gonna hit for AC 18 again.
That will hit.
And he's gonna hit for, let's see here, lucky you, only 2 piercing damage.
Yay. I'll take that.
And then he's going to take aim at Scatman.
Oh boy, here we go.
He is only going to hit AC 12, however.
I deflected out of the way with my instrument.
So it
Careful, those things are fragile.
breaks, slams into the loot and breaks
instrument?
it. So no more stuff.
No, that's never.
No, but really, it zips over your shoulder and falls down into the trees. So
Well done deflecting that with your
yeah,
instrument,
but-
dude.
Hey,
meanwhile, you kind of like the undead ones kind of circle the platform and come closer, but they're still just clacking their teeth and trying to look scary. These 2, this one stays over here and is threatening the little female dwarf in the cage, and this one here is just kind of like gesturing wildly with its clubs and clacking its teeth. So, moving on to, let's see here, Alexian Changeling Fighter.
Okay, so more attacky-tacking going on.
Yep.
Okay.
So you're
Hey.
going, are you closing up on this guy?
Yes.
So 5, 10, 15 gets you right next to it.
All right, so that one
Or
is...
actually, he was there. Or no,
So-
he was there.
So it's 11
15.
for regular hand attack.
15?
11.
11?
Yes.
What's your modifier?
+5. So I got
man,
6.
you're just rolling sad rolls. Okay.
Yes.
So, all right, that glances off of its leather armor.
Okay, so regular offhand attack. That's even worse. So that is going to be 9. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use my. Let's see. Use my second wind.
You can't do that if you've done an offhand attack because the offhand attack takes your bonus action.
Okay.
You have your action surge, but again, I don't know if you want to use that yet.
Okay. I'll save that. I just won't hit
4 damage total, Greg?
What's that?
I was just curious. You've taken about 4 actual hit points worth of damage?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
the second wind heals for
terrible.
The second one heals for a lot. That's the point that Chris is trying to make.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, because if you roll the full D10, you'd be wasting some of it. That's all.
Okay.
Fighter skills, enough. Man. That's cool. All right, so Scatman, what is your move?
Okay, so I'm actually going to draw... look at my stuff here. I'm just going to drop my loot down.
Excuse me.
And
I'm gonna loot.
Well, I'm gonna move up to that platform.
Okay.
Am I already there? I'm a little confused at the.
Yeah, I moved you there. I figured you were going up next to the guy. So where on the platform do you want to be?
So that's fine. Yeah, I move up there and I drop my loot.
Okay.
And I draw a short sword.
Okay.
And it falls to the ground and shatters in a million pieces.
And I make an attack with my short sword.
Sensing some resentment for your allies.
Ooh. AC 8.
Glances off of its leather armor.
All right, I get ready to go for a dagger, but that's the end of my turn.
Okay. All right, so now we go to Orin, Halfling Bard.
Okay, well, I just go ahead, move up another 10.
Okay.
And another vicious mockery.
Yeah, do it, John.
Yes.
I'm gonna mute this.
Hey, Noel, sister. Hey there, Miss Monster on their radio. Yeah, no.
Awesome, I love it.
Okay, well, you performed such a cringeworthy rendition of that song that Noel rolls a 7 on his saving.
All right.
Takes 2 and has disadvantage on his next attack.
All right,
I am
so
very
first
happy
damage, you drew first blood on that Noel with your wonderful song. Wow.
Your teeth-chattering performance. Well done.
Is there anything else for you, Orin?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay. All right, so then we go to Regina.
I'll take my 25 feet of movement.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 gets you up to here.
Okay, drawing back my bow and arrow.
Okay.
Okay, that's going to be AC 13.
That hits exactly.
Oh, God. Okay, and that's for 8.
13. That's the
wow.
magic number.
Nice job.
That dice is on fire tonight.
All right, you land a really good shot right in its shoulder with your short bow. All right, so that is everybody there.
That dice is
on
fire!
So now, let's see here. This guy has 2 people right up in his face at this point. So he's going to drop his longbow, and he's going to pick up his spear. And let's see here.
I did it with my spear.
Right.
That's a Conan the Barbarian
Let's see
reference.
here. So first
Sure,
he's
Conan the
gonna
Barbarian reference.
jab at Alexian with the spear. And what does that do? What's it?
He's jabbing you with a spear.
I
Whoa.
know. I'm moving out of the way.
Whoa.
He's spearing you, man.
Right.
So Sarah, who pointed out that she is a jazz singer, should absolutely play a bard and should actually sing well as she
Okay,
plays a bard.
So with the spear, he strikes out at Alexian and he hits AC 15.
That will miss.
Okay, so glances
Too much
off
pressure.
of Alexian's armor. All right, so then he is just gonna lunge straight at Alexian. He's getting frustrated and angry, and he's gonna attempt to bite him.
Whoa.
So let's see here.
Can I use tasteful acrobatics to get out of his way?
Actually, wait. Oh wait, never mind. That's weird. He's not going to try to bite. He's going to attack with the spear again, because even though a bite is offered as an attack, his multi-attack is either 2 spear or 2 ranged. Fascinating. Okay. Again.
Fascinating.
Fascinating.
He
Fascinating.
is only going to hit AC, let's see here, 13, however.
That will miss.
Okay. So he has missed with both of those. The undead creatures, they're still clacking their teeth at you, but they seem reluctant to leave the platforms where they're guarding the kids in the cages. Same thing with the big dude in the back. So that's it for the gnolls. We go to Alexian,
Okay.
changeling
So
fighter.
I'm going to roll up on him and attack him again.
Okay.
You're changing the grid. You should make your face look like an ass just to disturb him.
It's going to be 20,
Oh, my
20 to
God.
hit.
22 to hit.
20 to hit.
Yeah, you hit.
Okay. And it is for 6.
All right. So you slash him in the shoulder with the scimitar, bloodying him.
Okay, offhand attack.
Okay.
And that one's going to be for 18. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's 18.
Okay. You hit him again.
And that is going to be for 7. 7.
All right. You slash him with the follow-up cut right across the stomach, and he doubles over and tumbles off of the platform.
Yeah, third one down.
All right. So,
Who else wants some?
yeah. I'm just double check here.
Everybody wants some. I want some too.
Okay. So, what are you doing at this point?
Moving
Alexia?
forward.
Okay, so 5, 10,
Not 2 steps back.
15, 20,
I get you,
25,
Paula.
30.
John started it.
Well, he tried to start it, but
25, 30. I think you get up to that end.
okay.
All right. Okay, so that is it for Alexia. Right?
Can I double move? No.
If you, again, the only way you
If
could
I
would be
use
if,
my-
if,
if I
if you
use-
use your action surge. yeah.
Gotcha. If I
Yeah.
didn't use the other attack, I could have double moved.
No, you can't. 'cause
Or
you're a
if I
fighter.
didn't attack or anything.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still learning
Yeah.
the fighter, guys. Sorry.
That's okay. It's rogue is a little different than that stuff. I get where you had the memory from. Okay, so now we go to Scatman, Human Bard.
I pick up my loot and I start moving down that little
Okay.
walkway there with my short sword in one hand and my loot in the other.
Okay, so you can cut that corner. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Do you want to move ahead of him?
No, I'm going to stay behind him.
Okay.
Meat shield, man. Meat shield.
Stay
Alright.
behind the fighter.
Skidamarinky-dink-dink-dink-dink-dink, skidamarinky-doo.
Skidamarinky-doo. I love you.
Okay.
Is that a request, Greg? I do request.
So let's see here. Anything else on your turn?
No, that's it.
Okay. Orin,
Take the dodge
halfling,
action.
bard.
Yeah, take the dodge action. Yeah.
Okay. You don't. These other ones, you don't see them with bows, but you never know.
That's fine.
so.
I still take the dodge action.
Okay.
I don't have any spells I can actually reach them from where I am. They're too far away. Actually, what is the range on this? Oh, 60 feet. Yeah, I'm not 60 feet away from anything useful, am I?
No, you're more than 60 from even this one.
Yeah. Okay. Well, move up. Take the dodge action.
Okay. All right. So then, Regina, your move.
I'm going to move 25 feet forward.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That gets you up to there.
Do I have a clear line of sight to the one like directly across from me?
You do. Let's see here. I think it's going to be on the long range of your weapon, which I forget if that's disadvantage or if that's
Disadvantage. Yeah.
Well, the range is 80/320.
right.
That means
5, 10,
80
15,
feet and above.
20,
It's
25,
disadvantage.
30, 35,
320 is
40,
your max.
45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. So you will be at long range, so it would be with disadvantage, but taking a pot shot unless you want to double move instead, that's pretty much your choices.
And run into the back of the boys' butts. I'll take my chances.
There
Run
you
into,
go.
run into Scatman's butt? You wouldn't want to do that?
I don't want to
Wow,
run into
wow.
Scatman's ass.
Whoa, whoa. All right,
Alright.
so Regina pulls back her short bow and aims at one of the really decrepit, undead-looking
I just rolled a 12 and a 14. So that'll
Okay.
be AC 18.
Nice
okay,
work.
that most definitely does hit.
And that'll be for 6.
Okay. All right, so you sink an arrow into this one over here, which I'm going to find myself the right letter for this. Give me a second.
Good job. Strike a pose.
Where's the W? I thought we had a W.
Voguing.
There's an L, there's a B.
Don't just stand there. Let's get to it. Strike a pose. There's nothing to it. Oh.
Well, let's see. We're done with
Oh.
H's. Sorry. 1 second, please. W. All right, so you sink it into this witherling, and because they are a little they kind of look like they're falling apart a little bit already, you bloody it. In one
wow.
hit.
Nice. Nice.
Well then. Kind of wish I'd started shooting them earlier. That would be my turn.
Okay, so that is
Regina out.
All right, so we go back to the top of the order, and this undead creature is here, and you just hit it. So let's see here.
Don't fidget with your nails.
Fidget, fidget.
She has the acrylics on now, though.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, she was there when I got them. So-
She can't wreck them right now.
She can still pull the polish off of them.
Yeah. Luckily that the top coat of the shellac at least is much harder, but it's happened.
Oh, one
They
of
can
mine is
lift.
already chipped.
Oh no. Ooh.
That's okay.
So he is going to start shambling because you've provoked him now. So 5,
Shambling,
10, 15,
rambling.
20, 25, 30. Undead lurching across the platform towards you guys. And let's see here.
Got you guys a target.
Right.
Thanks. Bring more.
Shambling
because
forward.
it can't make any attacks. It is, however, going to clack its teeth, and it makes all these kind of throat-cutting gestures across its throat. and points back at the kid in the cage behind him, and kind of fixes his gaze on Alexian, who's the closest one. So something about just the undead or demonic power, whatever it is these things are worshipping. Let's see here. I am going to need you, Alexian, to make a... Let's see here. Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Constitute.
So Constitution. So it is 16 on the dice.
Okay, so you feel this kind of very brief wave of like deep fear sweep over you, but you manage to shake it off with your training, so nothing happens.
Yay!
Is that a fear spell? I do need to know.
It is not a fear spell. No,
Okay.
It's a frightened effect. So,
Because I have Brave. I have advantage on saving throws against being frightened.
So that
let's
would
see
work.
here.
Tell her that.
You have
Well-
advantage on saving throws against being frightened?
Correct.
Okay. That's good to know. Yes, so that would be relevant potentially here in the near future. So let's see here. This one is going to start coming out to 5, 10, 15, 20. I think he's just going to go right there. But he's going to do the same thing where he's going to make all these, extra threatening gestures and, point back threateningly at the kid in the cage, and it's going to exert its influence, and it's going to force, let's see here, Scatman to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Constitution. Don't hit him on my microphone. 7.
Thump.
Okay, so that is a fail, unfortunately. So you become frightened until the end of the Knoll's next turn.
The end of the Knoll's next turn. Got it.
Yep.
And I have found it in D&D Beyond.
Yep. Which I think is like you can't move closer to them willingly, among other things, but probably doesn't prevent you from doing anything. I'm guessing you have other things you can still do.
Frightened.
So,
Why doesn't it?
Can't
why doesn't
willingly
it-
move closer, and you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of your fear is within sight.
right.
So D&D Beyond shows me that I'm frightened, but if I click on it, it doesn't show me what the condition is.
If you click on the conditions where you went to check on it, and then click on frightened from there, it should expand down and give you the explanation.
Oh,
Yeah,
gotcha.
you have
Okay.
to use the menu. It's a little clunky.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. All right.
There's
So,
also a spot there for the different levels of exhaustion.
Mm-hmm.
so the other guys on these platforms are just going to hold there right now and keep howling and jumping up and down and clacking their teeth.
They're going to bark. at
It's
the
obviously
moon.
not working at this point.
So, right. But, they're mostly, we're trying to scare you guys away. Why aren't we scaring you guys away, right? They're not
smart.
They are not the brightest of creatures.
Yeah.
Very threatening and scary and big. But
Good.
so we go to Alexian Changeling Fighter.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna have to run up to those.
Run up on 'em, too.
5, 10, 15. Let's see, you can cut the 20, 25, 30. Are you going to double move to close more range? Are you going to switch to a ranged attack? What is your plan? Are you going to ready?
I'm gonna ready when one comes within 5 feet of me.
Okay.
Okay. To attack.
Yes,
Yeah, you got to tell me what you're going to do.
To
So
attack.
which would
with
be
my scimitar.
It'll be a single scimitar attack. You won't be able to
Yes.
do your offhand. Yep. Okay.
Single weapon attack.
All right, so then we go to Mr. Scatman, who unfortunately has been
How
shaken.
far away am I to that dude?
To this guy, that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 feet away.
Oh boy.
God.
Okay, so I put my short sword away. And I do some vicious mockery on him. Scooby-Bop-Bop. I'm pretty sure that I see there's some poop in your fur. Scooby-Bop-Bop.
Awesome. Okay, so let's see. Oh wow, these witherlings are very, very not smart. So they basically roll. Let's see here. That would be a 6 on the wisdom save.
Okay. Takes 3 psychic.
3 psychic damage. Okay,
Psychic.
so it is very. Oh wait, that one. Yeah, is very, very bloody now.
So,
Sickic.
Yep.
The song made
Alright.
it sick.
So anything else for you, Scatman?
No, I'm good.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. Sorry, just looking at something real quick. All right, so then we go to Orin,
Okay.
Halfling Bard.
since
What are
I
you
can
doing,
move,
Chunky?
since I have halfling nimbleness, I can move through the space of any creature that is a size larger than me, and Scatman is a size larger than me. So
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and move up my
5,
25
10,
feet.
15, 20, 25 gets you to there.
Does that get me close enough to the other one?
For what?
How far away from?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
So
Yeah,
40
you're
okay,
within-
yes,
yeah.
I am. So I will target that one
Yep.
with a vicious mockery.
Okay.
We're gonna shake and rattle the knoll. We're gonna
Oh,
shake,
no.
rattle the knoll. We're gonna shake, rattle the knoll.
Yeah, I love it, John.
Luckily they're very. It almost, even it being an undead creature, it almost shrugged that off completely. But because it is especially puzzled and perplexed, it's more vulnerable, and its save is the 12.
That is a fail.
Sarah ran. You scared Sarah away.
If any,
takes
if
2.
sound could sound like lemonade,
He takes
tasted-
2.
Here.
that was very much.
Oh, she
an
turned the chair.
equivalent.
She's turning her back on you.
Well done, sir.
So two damage to that one.
Wow.
2 damage and disadvantage on his next attack.
Okay.
Awesome, John. Keep it up.
All right.
Ooh,
Splitting
boy.
damage, but hopefully in a wise way. So we go to Regina. Home fighter. I'm going to start making Regina roll Constitution saves for these guys.
Seriously. Thankfully, I have advantage
Oh
on
my
Constitution
goodness
saving.
gracious.
Or no, not. Never mind. Anyway,
You can shoot
Yeah.
some kill some thingies.
yeah, so I'm gonna move up 25 feet.
Okay,
Can you hear me?
sorry. Yes, I did hear you. I was taking a picture. I'm going to send everybody shortly. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 gets you to that corner. All right.
Okay, and I should be well within range to hit the bloody one.
Yep, you are well within range.
That'll be AC 17.
That definitely hits.
The dice landed on the cord to my headset. Is that considered cocked?
If it's
That is
not flat on the
cocked.
face, it's
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm re-rolling my hit dice.
Okay.
All right, so that'll be 4, 6.
6 damage. All right. So you sink an arrow into its undead skull with a horrible, just wrong squishing sound. The thing slumps onto the platform dead.
Oh, nice.
All right.
Squishing
so-
sound.
That wasn't the one I was afraid
Yeah.
of, though, right, Kate?
Yes, it was.
Oh
no, it wasn't.
Thought it
No,
was the second one.
this is the one you're. Yeah, and really, the effect reads that you are afraid of the gnolls until. Yeah, so Yeah, you're
Okay.
still
Oh, gotcha,
scared.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Afraid of any knoll.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought that
Okay.
they were undead things.
They are, but they look like gnolls. They just like really
They're
decrepit.
undead gnolls.
They are gnoll witherlings, so they are basically a decrepit, decayed, somewhat crunchy version of a normal gnoll.
Gotcha.
Slightly less coordinated, slightly less smart, you know. So still fast though.
We're
Okay.
gonna shake, rattle, and roll.
All right, so that was Regina. So then we go back to the gnolls. So this guy kind of goes, "Arr," he goes,
I like your
5,
fingernail
10,
polish.
15, 20,
Shake, rattle, and no.
20. Goes over here.
Why, hey,
Comes
yo.
after Alexian. And he's going to come after Alexian.
Doesn't Alexian have a ready to attack?
Mm-hmm.
Alexian does have a ready to attack. Good thinking, Regina.
All right, I chop.
Why, thank you!
Ooh, that's a good one, too. So that's going to be 23 to hit
That
Nice.
definitely hits.
for 9.
9.
And it walks up right in front of you, lumbers up, and you cleave its head fully off, and it topples off of the platform down into the forest below. That is, I think, the second time you have done exactly the damage you needed to do this time, Greg. So, good job. So, all right, and that was the end of their next turn. So, Chris, that's the end of your frightened effect. 2.
Oh, he's offline. Well, not offline, but
Yeah,
he's on
he
mute.
unplugged
I
his
don't-
headphone.
Yeah, I don't think he.
Yeah. Chris, are you online?
Yeah, I'm not frightened anymore.
Okay.
Gotcha.
You're not frightened anymore. So
Thank you.
yeah.
All right, what are the other
let's
two
see
gonna
here.
do?
The other two, let's see. The head honcho is just gonna kind of move up to the front of its platform, and then this guy is probably gonna move its full distance. 15,
Bless you. Bless
20,
you.
25, 30.
Sorry.
They're both going to make scalping gestures and attempt to exert their intimidation on you guys now because you're getting closer. So let's
I had a
see
little bit of
here. Alexian, the undead one, is going to try to threaten you. So please give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, so con saving throw is going to be 17.
All right, you make it. So you shrug off the wave of fear as it hits you. And then next closest enemy, Orin, please give me a Constitution saving throw.
With advantage?
Why would it be with advantage?
Is it against
If
the
this is a
fear
frightened-
effect?
Is it if this is to be frightened?
Yes, it is a frightened effect. That is correct. Yeah.
Their wisdom said 16.
All right, so you also make it. You feel the wave of fear hit you, but you manage to shrug it off. So that's the end of their turn.
Shake it off.
So now we go to Alexian. Let's see here. The changeling fighter, you kind of hear the dwarves screaming, "Get me out of here!" Yeah, in their cages.
All right, so I'm going down to where.
Going down.
So 5, 10, or 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right.
Okay, so I ready in case I get attacked there.
Okay. All right. Is that it for you?
I do believe that is.
Okay, Scatman.
Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna double move to get up behind Alexian.
30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yep, you can get there. You are right behind. Yep. Let's see.
I'm good.
All right. All right, so then we go to Orin, Halfling Bard.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and move up onto the platform.
Okay. Let's just 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You just barely get there with your halfling speed.
Yep.
Okay.
And let's see. I'm going to target that guy, that undead guy down there, but with a different spell. Still a song.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
An original composition by Orin Tallfellow. We're here for you, and we're on a roll. This here is your Dark Night of the Knoll.
What kind of save is he making? Maestro?
I'm casting Dissonant Whispers. He makes a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
I think Sarah's eyes twitching.
Wow, he actually rolled a good wisdom saving throw. 15.
I love you, John.
He's not very smart, so it's like it didn't really sink in. He kind of raises an eyebrow and goes, "Rrr."
Let's
But,
see.
Yeah.
But I love you so fucking much right now.
Let's see. The target must make a Wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 3d6 psychic damage and must immediately use its reaction if available to move as far as its speed allows away from you. The creature doesn't move on obvious danger. Blah, 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 blah. On a successful save, the target takes half as much damage and doesn't have to move away. Okay, so I rolled 6 damage, so he takes 3 damage. Well, that was a little bit disappointing.
That's still
well.
something.
Something is better than nothing.
Yeah, but I could have done as well with that
You
with the
see
cantrip.
some of its brains leak out of its skull, which is already kind of got some open places and stuff. Yeah. Okay, so with Orin done, we go to Regina, gnome fighter.
All right. Well, we seem to be doing just fine with Mr. W down there, so I'm gonna take a whiz in the dark at the
Take a
yellow
whiz in the dark.
guy.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
go over the
Whiz.
other side of the tree. Please.
Oh, are you moving any closer? Or are you going right from where you are?
Oh, you can move me 25 forward. I don't think it'll get me much closer to him.
Crouching tiger
25.
hitting Regina.
Wow.
30, 50, 70, 90, like
Yeah, it's gonna
110,
be-
100.
yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. So, all right.
Do it, Regina.
Ah, damn it! It would have been a 20 if it wasn't with disadvantage. It
Oh.
And
would have
well,
been a critical.
but what is it with
Alright.
disadvantage?
It is a 12.
The shot
AC
lands on
12.
the platform just in front of its feet, but doesn't quite hit it.
Well, darn it.
Shit.
I tried.
Well,
Sorry,
good
I
try.
shook the whole webcam.
That's okay.
I hit the desk so hard my dice
We
rolled.
go back to the Knolls now. So the undead one shambles surprisingly quickly. Let's see here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Gets right up in Alexian's grill with his ready to attack.
All right.
Have at it.
Okay, so that's 20 to hit,
That most definitely hits.
and for 5.
Okay, you bloody it, but it is still standing.
You know what?
That's,
Still
Hmm.
standing.
you can't you won't be able to action surge or anything else, Greg.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. You got the one. So all right, so you hit him for 5. He looks really worse for the wear. So yep.
Turn his marker over.
That was his. What's that? Yeah, I see his bloody. Thank you. Good catch. So he's up in your face though. So he is going to. Let's see here. Try to swing at you with its club first. So shift to different dice. Mix it up. All right. Wow. Okay. It's gonna hit for club is plus. That's gonna hit for AC 23.
That will hit.
That is gonna hit for 6 bludgeoning damage.
Ew.
manages to land a good club hit across your shoulder.
Okay.
All right.
Still good. Not bloody yet.
Okay. So then it is going to kind of snap out at you with its teeth next and try to bite you. It is going to hit for AC 20.
That will hit.
It's going to hit you for 4 piercing damage with that bite.
Okay, now I am bloody.
Okay. Alright, so Alexian, huh? That bad?
Bloody. Bloody.
So A for Alexian. Being bloody. Alright, so then the Fleshnar, let's see here, is going to continue to guard the human girl. It's going to move up to this closest corner of the platform, or I guess it's going to stay right there. It feels like that's the closest to you guys that it can be. And it is going to make threatening gestures and scalping motions and try to exert its fear effect on Alexian. Constitution saving throw, please.
Jeez. Ooh, that's good. So that is going to be 23.
23. Okay. All right. So let's see here. You make the save. You shrug it off. All right. So then let's see here. From there, that's the Knolls. We go to Alexian, the changeling fighter.
It's my turn again.
Yep. Everybody was largely moving, and Regina was taking an arrow shot on the last turn.
All right.
It's pretty
Oh,
quick.
right, because you had a ready to attack, honey. So now this is your action.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
All right, so attack on him. So that's going to be 11 with regular attack.
So that just barely glances off of its shoulder.
Okay, and offhand attack.
Okay.
Okay, that one will hit. That is going to be 23 to hit,
That definitely does hit.
and for 6.
Okay. So you slice its head clean off, and it topples off of the platform and falls with a groan.
Big guy is all that's left.
Hercules, Hercules, Hercules.
Please.
So, all right. Next, are you doing anything else with your turn?
Can I do second wind?
No, you can't do a bonus
Okay, I have to
action.
wait
You
until my
have you
next
have the
turn.
action surge if you wanted to do something like take a healing potion, but it's you
Okay.
also have bards in your party. So if you want to just move,
We do have
I
healing.
don't know.
Okay, so
You haven't moved yet. That would be the one thing I'd ask is, do you want to move?
I'll move to where the dwarf is.
All right.
The
so
cage.
5, 10, 15, 20. All right, so 20 feet of move gets you right next to the cage.
Okay. And so can I open a cage?
You already used your action
Okay.
for attacks, so yeah, that would be it for you. Do you want to be on this side of the cage or this side of the cage?
That side's fine.
This one? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Bring my bloody
so
marker.
bring your blood with you.
There we go.
All right, so now we go to Scatman, Human Bard.
Move me down there to where Alexian is.
Okay. Hang on.
Please.
I think that's... Let me see how much move that takes. So that's... You were...
Well, he was standing right in front of me.
You're
so
there,
I
right?
assume
So
it's the same.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. There's a cage in the corner, so you can't... 20, 25, 30. You could get adjacent to him there, too.
That's fine. He was standing directly in front of me, so if he has 30 move and I have 30 move, I figured I could get there.
So where do you want to be? Do you want to be on this side by the cage or on this side next to him?
Probably by the cage, yeah.
Okay.
Too much logic, man.
Okay, and I'm going to offer Alexian some healing.
Okay.
Oh God.
Make him feel better.
Scooby Bob, Alexian, I'm going to heal you by touching your man boobs, tickling your nipple hair. Yeah, skibop, skibop.
Even Sarah is getting trolled by, is it possible to injure your comrade when you're trying to heal them? Because I feel like that should be a thing.
All right, you get 6 healing, Greg.
These bards are about to get arrows in the backs of their heads.
Thank you. Not bloody.
How much healing?
6.
Very nice. Good job.
Alexian's no longer bloody.
All right, I'm going to take the marker off for now just because we've got the color coding. So, all right.
All right, I'm all done.
Okay, so we go to Orin, the halfling bard.
Okay, I will take the northern route.
He'll take the high road and he'll take the low road.
That would be in Scatman before ye.
So 25 feet movement on the northern route.
In the middle.
Up this way?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, so 5, 10, man. 10, 15, 20, 25. It's really weird. Kind of
That's okay. I'm kind of there. Okay. And I cast another spell.
I cast a spell.
I cast a spell this time.
What a spell on you.
The big guy must make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
I see your true colors shining through.
Oh, man.
I see your true colors. That's why we'll kill you.
You perplex him so badly that you throw him totally off balance, and he rolls a 5 on his saving throw.
Okay, he is now glowing with fairy fire.
Oh, nice.
Very nice. Well, he's already yellow, so I don't think I have to add a special marker. So he's glowing. All right.
I was going to jump in there, John, but you changed the word.
What a wicked piss off.
Oh, man. Wow.
We love you, Kate.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God.
Uh-huh.
This is everything I was hoping it was going to be, John, but we decided to play bards together.
All right, so Orin is done with his serenade. Regina.
Greg is far away from the camera, but he doesn't look happy.
Greg is like, no.
Regina, are you moving closer?
Yes, please.
Okay. There you go.
Am I within 80 feet of Yellow Dude now?
So you're here, so it's 20, 40, 60. No, you're just outside it.
Okay, but he's just
So
very fire,
close.
so that cancels the...
It cancels the disadvantage, yep.
Regular attack.
Straight up attack, yep. Good job.
Ooh, it went behind my iPad. Alright, AC 13.
Just barely whizzes by its side and hits the tree behind it instead.
Can I call it whip?
Don't hit
because
the
it went
girl.
behind my iPad?
Sorry.
We already called it.
Can I take a mulligan?
I mean,
I'm kidding.
well, yeah, like other than action surge, there's no other additional attack. So that's
It's all good.
okay. All right, so it was Regina. So now we go to the Knolls.
Regina Falangi.
This guy is just going to continue. I think
Just
he's going
stand
to
there?
go over on this side of the platform now, so he's still guarding, and he's going to attempt to intimidate Orin. So Orin, Constitution saving throw, please.
For fear effect?
Fear effects.
15.
All right, you make it. You manage to shrug it off.
Well, I fear not your wily ways.
Right.
It's all about the laugh.
That's just standards.
So Alexian, changeling fighter.
See, so I'm gonna go up towards the yellow big bad.
All right, so are you going around the bottom?
Yes.
That's probably okay. So are you gonna just double move, or what are you gonna do?
How much would it be for me to double move up there?
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. If you cut the corner, go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That'll get you up to there.
Okay, then
Yeah.
that'll be where I'm at.
Yeah. I mean, if you burn the action surge, you could ready an attack with that action.
With the
But I
action,
don't-
sir?
Yep, I've done that before as a fighter.
That sounds like a good enough thing to do.
So you're gonna do it and ready for a scimitar attack if he
Yeah.
approaches you? Okay.
Let's see. So that is action surge. Okay.
Whew.
All right. So I get rid of that.
Okay.
All right.
Alright, so then we go to Scatman, Human Bard.
If I move down that path there, like 30, if I go 30 feet down that path,
20, 25, 30. Yep.
yeah. How far am I from that knoll?
It's 20, 40, 50. You're within 60 feet, like 55 feet away.
All right, sweet. Use some
Here we
vicious
go
mockery.
Oh, did he
Your
wait
timing
for
is
me?
perfect, Sarah, for getting back on mic.
No, you're just a good timing, Sarah.
All right. Skibidi bop bop, skibidi bop bop, boop. You look like the offspring of a sweaty owlbear and a wolf covered in poop.
Wow.
Like how Scatman likes to sing about
Wow. He's not super impressed with that though, so he rolls a 19 on his wisdom save.
Oh.
All right.
Nobody's gonna let those dudes out of the cage. But I guess we're fighting, so they probably.
I'm not gonna let him out until we're done fighting. Don't need them getting in the way.
Bad strategy, really.
We don't need them getting in the way.
Well, I think they were probably run away, but
Right. So, all right. So now we go to Orin, the halfling bard.
All right. Dissonant whispers once again.
All right.
Dissonant whispers.
can't you see you got no rhythm?
Rock and roll forever, rock and roll forever, rock and roll, we're here to slay. Rock and roll.
What is the save?
It's a wisdom save.
Okay. So he rolled a 1.
Oh boy.
Hey,
All right.
Does that mean he gets to fail in with flair?
So he takes 7 psychic damage,
Ooh.
Ouch, though.
Nice.
and he must immediately use its reaction to run as far away from me as his move allows.
Okay. So
Which means that
5, 10,
Alexian's
15,
gonna get
20, boink. And he's glowing, by the way, Alexian.
Oh,
so that
okay.
You
attack
have
is with advantage.
All right.
Dunk.
Okay, so that is going to be 20 to hit,
That will hit.
and it's going to be for 4.
Okay. So you slash him across the arm with your scimitar.
Oh, I could just visualize that poor Noel. He's just like running away from the horrible music and just runs slap dab into this big burly warrior, just smacks him with a sword.
oh hey.
Yeah, well, Alexian is kind of, I guess, changelings are not usually big burly types, but he's
Yeah.
still like the,
You get the idea.
the lean, lithe kind of, yes, smack into a fighter
Don't split hairs.
with chainmail.
Stop ruining John's
Splitting hairs.
fantasies.
He's been trolling me enough all night. I get to play too. All right. So now we go.
John has interesting fantasies.
We go to Regina, the gnome fighter.
I'll move up 25.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. There you go.
And I think I'm within my normal range now.
Yep.
So, second first, same as the first.
Yep. And it's with advantage because
Yep,
of
there's a fairy fire.
Yep.
So I roll a 6 and a 7.
Oh.
So that's 13 again.
Just barely whizzes by him.
It's okay, it was only a 1 on the damage dice anyway.
Okay. All right, so this Noel now has somebody right.
I'm apparently being affected by all the great singing.
So he is going to, let's see here.
He's still trying to get away.
Too close to my bards.
Well, how long does that effect last? I think it's an immediate effect, right? Is that John?
Okay.
Isn't
it whispers?
Is it still trying to get away? Or is it only an immediate thing?
It's an immediate thing. He immediately must use all his use his reaction to move as far away from you as his move allows.
All right, so
move into range.
He scrambled away as quick as he could. So let's see here. So it's going to slash out at Alexian with its short sword. Desperation now. So its first swing is only going to be AC 12 to hit.
I will miss.
Then it's going to very quickly swing again with the short sword. That's AC less to hit.
That will miss.
And then it is going to snap at you with its teeth. Clack, clack. It's going to critical you with its teeth. So let's see here.
Lovely.
So, where's that D4? There we go.
Ouchie Oucherson.
Wow. Okay. So, it is going to hit for 2. So it latches onto your neck and does 9 damage to you, Alexian.
Jeez.
Bite.
Bloody.
All right.
Bloody hell.
I got more healing for you, Greg. I'm sure that's good and bad.
Fighter is tanking as fighters are wont to do. Tank got a tank. All right, so that is his 3 things. Let's see here.
Yes, you are.
Let's see here. It is gonna do.
Slice, kitty slice.
Interesting. So, somewhat in survival mode now. It's going to use another feature that it has, and it's going to, let's see here, decide to try to attack other more crunchy foes, and it's going to rush. And its speed increases by 60 feet over even its normal speed. So, and doesn't provoke opportunity attacks.
So it moved, did 3 attacks, and it's moving again?
It didn't move. It was already right in Greg's face.
It was the reaction.
Gotcha.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It is going to get right in Orin's face.
Whoa.
And end its turn
No breath.
there. Snapping angrily.
I say good riddance
To him or me?
to it.
Right. So
singing,
that's the end of his turn. We go to let's see here. Well, that was Alexian's readied attack, right?
Right.
Yes.
Okay, so now we go to Alexian.
Oh, he just moved far away from me. So, I guess I could. I don't want to move too far away from
And you've got
Scatman.
I have ranged. I have ranged healing too.
the
So
Okay.
human girl is right in the cage.
Okay,
Here
I'm gonna
you
go
have
and unlock her out.
Okay. So, 20. So let's see here. Let me just check something about. I don't think there's anything special about the cages. DM Chris, what would you normally do for a cage that's got like a basic
Object?
What did they do? Did they tire?
I wouldn't even worry about it. I'd just say he opens it.
Okay, so you open the cage. Okay,
All right.
so Alexian frees Alana. She kind of like shakily says, "Thank you," and she's there next to you on the platform.
Okay. I say we're here to rescue you from your captors and bring you back home safely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Aren't you a little
so-
short for a stormtrooper? What's up?
All right, so there she is. Anything else that you're doing, Alexian? Is that it, or what's your plan?
I think that's it for me for right now.
Okay. Now that only took an action. You do still have a bonus action. Hint, hint.
I could second wind.
Yes, you could.
All right, so why don't I second wind here? So it's 1d10 plus 2. Okay. D10. D10. There's my D10s. I guess I could use the percent. Oh, here we go.
Na-na-na.
Ooh, 60. That's good. So I have 8.
You rolled a 6 and plus your. Yep. Okay. Cool. Nice. All right. So Lexian frees Alana, heals himself.
Okay.
So are you bloody anymore?
I am not.
Okay. All right. So then we go to Scatman.
I
He's
have to
our.
repin the video here.
How
yeah.
far does it take to get to Alexian?
5.
There we go.
Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20. So that would be 50 feet total.
50 feet total. Okay, so I will.
You've got a kiddo in a cage on the platform that you're on, and one behind you.
There is one right there with me too, right?
They're in there. Yep. This is, yep. Female dwarf in this cage, and a male dwarf is back on the previous platform.
Probably wondering why we ran off without him.
So I will open that cage up and then move back to the other one as much as I can to prepare to open that one.
Okay. Alright, so let's see here. 5, 10 to get to there. Get the cage open. So Sasha's free. So then 5, 10, 15, 20. Right. 5, 10. Yeah, because that's 30 move total. Right.
Yep.
Right. Yep. Okay. So are you telling the kiddo to go anywhere? This is
No,
a female dwarf.
No, I just tell her, it's all right, Kat. You just relax and we'll finish these guys off. It's fine.
Okay. So she looks extremely frightened, but she just kind of.
I would be frightened of that guy, too.
Here for now.
Hey, shut your pie hole.
So let's see here. I think I'm going to put them into the initiative order now, just because they should be. All right. So all right, we go to Orin Halfling.
Orin, okay.
Orin.
Well, I haven't
We
actually
got a
taken
very
hit yet.
angry, very large knoll right in your face.
Okay, well, I haven't even taken a hit yet, so
Still glowing, though, right?
I'll
He
soak him
is
for a
still
moment.
glowing.
Yep. All right, so and one more vicious mockery.
Yeah, do it. Do it, baby. Do it. Yeah.
Come on, baby. There's no lot of shaking going on.
Wow.
Oh, no.
You freak him out, all right. He only rolls a 3 on his saving throw.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, 2 psychic damage and
My freaking god!
See, Marty's not yowling in the background there, so.
Well, I've got headphones on and he's locked out of the room, so.
Okay, so that's you, Orin. So we go to Regina.
Short bow to the face.
Take him down.
Takes aim over Orin's shoulder.
With advantage.
The giant knoll with advantage.
AC 18
That will hit.
for 3.
Okay. Let's see here. You bloody it. With that
Oh.
hit.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, I'm gonna action surge.
Oh.
Cool.
There you go. Kill it, kill it, kill it.
I just rolled 2 12s. So AC 18
That is going to hit
for 4.
for 4. All right.
Or
Still standing.
My dice are not on fire anymore.
You sink an
burned
arrow
out.
into one shoulder, kind of knock it back a little, and you hit it in the other shoulder with another arrow. So, good job. All right, so from
To remind
there,
myself that I don't have wild surges.
let's see.
Wow.
Here. We're gonna go to
Surges.
the kids. So I'm gonna have him follow you. With her, I think she's still gonna hold tight and not be sure what to do. She feels like she's still in the middle of it. They're still in cages. All right, so then we go back to the gnolls. So now we go to our big angry dude. He's still
Dun dun
glowing
dun.
and is becoming quite desperate. So he is going to swing with a short sword at the little halfling in front of him. He's going to hit AC, let's see here, 14. Does that hit you, Orin?
AC 14 does hit.
Okay, he is going to hit you for, let's see here, 6. Let's see here, slashing damage? Or no, they call it piercing. That's weird.
Wow, I really want to make
6
that.
piercing damage.
6 piercing damage. Bad no.
Is he
Don't
still
make me get the
glowing?
newspaper.
Is he still glowing?
Oh yeah, good question. Is he still glowing? Rolled a 10 plus con. Yes, he is still glowing.
Okay. Swings at you again with the short sword. He's going to hit you for AC more.
That'll be a miss.
So, he's going to hit you for 8 piercing damage.
That one hurt a
Oh,
little bit more. Not bloody yet.
Okay.
nice.
20 on the die, so good to go.
All right. So he's still glowing, and then desperation, he snaps out at you with his teeth.
Ah,
He criticals you with his teeth.
Oh no.
Owie.
Chomp, chomp, patooey chomp.
So he grabs
Seriously.
you on the neck too and shakes, and he does 7 piercing damage.
I told you there's a lot of shaking going on.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Still up, but very
no,
bloody.
No, no.
7 piercing. Yet you're still up, but you're bloody.
Yep.
Okay.
No, a lot of shaking going
Where's
on.
my-
No, 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 no.
Sarah's
Just
noping it
no.
with no ability.
You can blame that orange
Alright,
tall
so
fellow
we've
for
got
that.
Orin. Oh, Orin's messed up pretty bad. The snow
Yeah.
got in his face. Let's see here. I think he's gonna
Tough
stay
crowd.
there, even though he could rush, because he still feels like maybe that's his best chance to get through. So, all right. So, kind of gives a howl, clacks his teeth. That's him. So now we go to Alexi and Changeling Fighter.
All right, can I get to him?
Let's see here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You could double move to get close to him.
Have you used your action
5,
surge yet?
10, 15. He did.
Yeah.
He used it to ready that attack that hit him so bad before, so it was worth it. Do you want to double move just to kind of trap him in?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
He'll probably swing back on me anyway, but
Hey, Depends. He's had more luck hitting the little halfling. So, so then that's you. So then we go to Scatman, cool cat.
All right, so I'm gonna go up and free that other dwarf teenager in there.
15. So you've used 15 move to free him, so he's out of the cage now.
Yeah, and then I'll keep moving toward the platform where Regina is.
'Regina!
30. So that gets you there. The kid's right behind you. Okay.
Okay. And I'm going to offer some healing to my buddy Oren.
Lay them tunes on me, baby.
Play that funky music, white boy.
Scooby bop bop, Scooby bop. Oren, my buddy. I'm going to use the tip of my pee-pee. I'm going to touch you on the taint.
That's what you always promise, my man.
It's going to give you some healing.
Oh, God!
No.
This you guys are mortifying Sarah.
It should never see the light of day, ever.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
John gets uncomfortable when I tell him things like he's handsome, and yet you're going to tell him that you're going to put your pee-pee on his taint.
All right, so you heal 4 hit points from the healing pee-pee taint.
Thank you. That puts me up to 6 hit points.
Yeesh.
All right, I'm good.
Wow. All right. Oh, no. So, Oren, we go to you.
We got Sarah snorting.
I am going to GTFO.
Sarah's still snorting.
Disengage.
Disengaging. Take the north route. I got 25 move, and I don't. And it's not difficult terrain to go through.
Oh, I made Sarah cry. All right.
Oh wait, no, Sarah, you're a shorty, right? Sarah's a
small
shorty.
like
Okay,
you.
it is difficult terrain going through Sarah.
You can still get just behind her.
Okay.
She was on the corner, so you get there. So are you still bloody?
I am still bloody, yes.
Okay.
And that was my action, so
Okay.
no song this round.
Close it out, Regina.
All right, so then we go to Regina, the gnome fighter.
Okay, moving my keyboard out of the way for this one.
Do it big.
I've drawn back my bow. Still fairy firing, right?
Still fairy firing. Still firing on all cylinders.
AC 21
Nice.
That will hit.
for 6.
Okay. It is very bloody. You like kind of hit it in the torso, but it's still standing.
Do we have action points?
Sadly, no.
Not on this one.
Okay.
So,
No, that's me. I think that's all I can do.
okay. All right. So, let's see here.
You know what I kept telling myself to do, John, that I haven't done, that you also have not done? We have not used Bardic Inspiration one time.
We have not, and I could have used it last. Oh yeah, damn it. Okay.
We've got like 6 dice to help us out. And
I
we
know.
haven't used any of
I
them.
just completely forgot about it.
Dang nabbit.
Bard's not barding.
All right, so we get to the kids. This
Oh, we've
one's
been
right
singing.
behind you. 15, 20,
Yeah, they've been singing.
25. So this one's following. I think at this point, Alana's going to run the direction that's away from the scary knoll that's viciously attacking people. 20,
So,
21.
It's okay, Oren. You can hide behind my glory.
You're not big enough, shorty.
30, she's
You're
gonna
short
double move.
too.
Double move. Okay. So then we go to the knoll. The Knoll is not interested in staying next to the fighter, so he's going to use his sudden rush again to increase his speed, but mostly just to try to get a little bit away. He's going to get up in the face
and he
of
runs into another fighter.
This littler, yeah, but she looks smaller, so in his somewhat not intelligent logic, he thinks that's better. And he's going to unload on you, so he is going to swing.
Whoa.
No, but with the short sword.
Whoa.
Right, so short sword first. He is going to hit AC 23.
Yeah, that hits.
He's going to hit for 7 piercing.
Okay, I'll take that.
All right, swings again with the short sword.
Oh boy.
Hits AC, let's see here, 17
Yeah, that'll hit.
for 6 damage.
Ooh.
Okay.
And then snaps out with his teeth. Bite attack. But it's kind of off balance, so he is only going to hit AC 11.
That'll miss.
So snaps at you, but kind of slips over your head instead and doesn't land the attack. So there he sits.
He underestimated the power of shorties.
Very bloody.
Or would that be overestimated?
Right next to Regina. All right, so he's done. So now we get to Alexian,
All right.
Changeling
I'm
Fighter.
gonna go down where he is and try to
finish this shit.
Yeah. All right.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
sure.
with flanking, so advantage because of fairy fire and flanking,
All right.
Does that just mean auto-critical?
right?
All right. And that is going to be 23 to hit.
That will definitely hit.
And for 7.
Okay, so you hit it, you slash the sword across its chest, and with a howl, it crumples and falls from the platform to the forest floor below.
Yay!
No more
All
no.
right, so you're out of combat right now. You've still got one kiddo in a cage back up here. It's a female dwarf.
Do I have
Still
enough
locked
move
up?
to go up there?
She can figure it out.
You
It's
move
out of combat,
15 feet.
right?
Yeah, you're out of combat.
It's out of
Oh,
combat.
okay. So I
Doesn't
just go and open it.
Okay, so go get her free. Let's see here. The most perceptive people. So Lexian and Scatman, you're not sure, but you do think you can hear some more noises of faint movement from up high in the trees elsewhere in the forest.
I
Oh,
say we scat addle.
yes.
All right. So,
Let's get to moving, everyone.
all right.
Do any of the trees on the platforms that we are currently on seem to have footholds to go down?
Let's see here. You kind of start looking for that, and you look down the side of the tree in the central platform that everybody's heading towards. And as you say that, it almost seems that there's a face that appears in the tree, and some branches shift and move, and there are more handholds to get down from that tree than there were before.
Like the trees like us or something.
It's like you helped a tree on your last adventure, and he has connections or something like that. Yeah.
This is some pretty good wood.
Oh.
So basically,
That's what she said. You hope.
the trees, it becomes abundantly clear as you see little bits of faces and how the branches have been moving, that they've been trying to help you subtly in whatever ways that they can.
All right,
So
well,
you feel like you guys could climb down safely
I'll
from
shout
this
to the
one
group.
with the children.
we have a way down right here. We should get down this tree right now.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right, so as you guys were leaving, you would not have missed this. So there was a large sack of treasure on that biggest platform. I'm assuming you probably grabbed it. That treasure is a total of 25 GP worth of plunder, bolts of cloth coins, and a golden ring. So
A golden
ding,
ring.
ding, ding, ding.
Ring to
so
rule them all.
right.
Does it ring true?
So when you get down out of the platform,
Can we ring it
like,
around the posy?
A letter read.
I'm sorry.
So the dwarves, the dwarves are very pale and in shock. Like you kind of hear a couple of them whisper to each other that they're a little bit less skeptical about the things that Volo said that he found. but that's about all. They really seem too shaken to talk much. But as you're rushing through the woods to get away from there, Alana tells you quickly that how she was able to leave the trail because she had been blindfolded when they grabbed her. But at one point they became agitated by something, and she was able to slip the blindfold. But as she could see a little bit through her tears and her sweat and the foliage, she swears that as they were carrying her through the woods to their tree fortress, that she saw eyes floating in the sky. That's all. Yeah, so after relaying that to you, she kind of gets quiet. But as you guys are escaping back the way that you came through the forest, you start to hear, let's see again, Alexi and then Scatman, you would hear at first like more yips and howls and teeth clacking noises. So you feel like maybe you're being pursued, but more worrisome. The dwarf children are so shaken by all of this that suddenly one of the girls starts screaming. And you think that this is just going to draw them right to you. So what are you guys going to do about this? You've got these poor terrified kids, and they're starting to scream and whimper and get loud for the situation where you're trying to escape.
I would probably say that the singers would probably be the better persons to calm her. Maybe.
So did you?
Yeah, we'll start singing some songs. Try to calm them.
All right. So I'll let you guys either roll for persuasion or performance to go with whatever your songs are.
Hush, little kids.
Quiet. Calm down.
The bad guys are starting to sing.
Scooby-Doo Bob. Everything's okay. Those are not going to bother you.
All right, so if
Rock solo.
All right,
Don't fear the Reaper.
So each of you roll your choice, persuasion or performance.
Let's see. Grab a dice.
All right, I'll do the persuasion.
I guess I'll do performance. They're both the same to me.
11.
Okay.
22.
Ooh.
Okay. That was 2 DC 10 or higher checks before 2 failed ones that you made. So the dwarves, luckily, however excellent or not so excellent your performance skills are after that long combat, it was still enough. They just needed something to comfort them a bit, so they kind of settle back down and quiet down as you guys continue your hasty escape through the forest. So you did not have to get shot at by arrows, which is basically what would have happened if you had failed. Let's see here. Which could have been nasty because they would try to kill the kids. So, yeah. So let's see here. You guys get out of the forest with them. So are you even going to bother to stop at halfway, or are you going to go straight for Phandalin to try to get them home?
I think these kids need a drink.
Okay.
I think these kids need like some food.
So it's
and some
getting
water.
towards late evening, starting to get almost twilight when you guys return to Phandalin in the evening. Because it is starting to get dark out, I'm going to let you guys make your group stealth check with advantage. So I will have each of you guys roll a stealth check for me to see with advantage. How do you guys do it sneaking back into the village?
Ooh, that was good.
Oh, they need to sneak back into the main
I'm
building?
going to give a bardic
if you want to get home with the goal was okay.
Sorry.
I'm going to give bardic inspiration die to Regina.
Okay.
And
What does that mean?
Gives you a d6.
An extra D6?
Okay.
Yeah.
yep. And hey, that's not a bad idea. I will give one to Alexian.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Ooh.
I'm just curious as to why we're sneaking back into town.
Because
he wanted us to keep it quiet.
Oh,
Yes.
gotcha.
what she said.
Okay. So that is going to be 14, 18.
Okay.
17.
Okay.
19.
17.
Okay.
17, 19. All right, good. So
Orin's
you
really
guys-
stealthy.
Yeah, the DC for that check as a group was a 15, so you guys made it, in part because your day was so long that it was dark when you came back, so I decided to give you advantage. So,
Thank you.
so yeah, you managed to sneak back in, and you get back to Phandalin's house where he told you would be able to find it. And you knock on the door, and he happily greets his adopted daughter, Alana, with a big, huge hug. And thanks you guys profusely and gives you the promised award. So you get the 50 plus 75 or 25, so 75 gold total.
Okay.
And then he also gifts you with the family heirloom that he had promised, which is a +1 short sword.
Oh.
Cool.
So yeah. So
Awesome
Okay.
job, Kate,
Pardon.
doing
Thank
the DM
you.
thing.
Still one experience.
Yay.
No experience.
No.
Tough cookies.
Let's say good night to all the listeners.
Okay.
Good
Good night.
Bye, everybody. We love
Bye.
you.
Thank you.
Bye.
If you enjoyed this podcast, please leave us a review anywhere this podcast can be found. Our social media links, plus additional content, can be found on our website at knightsofroleplay.com. Please tell your friends about Knights of Roleplay and Adventuring Podcast, and spread the word through social media. Your help and support are greatly appreciated.